What's up, guys? We're back for some Rangers hockey. Rangers and Devils here for the first time tonight at the Garden. Shesterkin in net here for the Rangers, and Markstrom in net for New Jersey. And a couple of things in the lineup. Riley Smith is back in the lineup here for the Rangers. Berard and VC are out. We know Berard took a hard hit on the Saturday game against Montreal. And I'm not sure why VC isn't in. Brodinski playing on the fourth line. So we'll have to see how the Rangers respond here against a tough Devils team. Devils really been rolling along. Made a couple of changes in the offseason, and they're looking like they're going to be a threat this year in the Metro and in the playoffs. So this is a good test here for the Rangers. You know, they came off of finally broke the 5-game skid against Montreal, beat them. Say what you want about that game. Your 2 points is 2 points. And it's going to be a tough game here against Jersey. Probably going to be a really physical game, I imagine. So we'll have to see how they play. Hopefully the Rangers play good in front of Shesterkin because, like I say all the time, he'll give you a chance to win if you could play in front of him.
Hey, Zachary!
What's up, Zachary?
Zachary, go Leafs, go. Good luck to your Leafs. Hello, RJ!
What's up, partner?
RJ said goalie Markstrom for the Devils and Shesterkin for the Rangers, and that's on MSG tonight. Very nice. And you said, let's go Rangers. Hello, Johnny Lewis!
What's up, Johnny Lewis?
Johnny Lewis says, especially tonight, F the Devils. Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Hello, Nicole!
What's up, Nicole?
Hope you're doing well. Nicole says, hello, family. Hey, you too. Hope you two are well, wonderful, and fabulous, Caliocious, dandy as always. I hope everyone else is also well and fine and wonderful too. Oh, Drew, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Aaron. Hey, Andrew. Hey, Nikki, you're so fine, you blow our minds. Hey, Nicole.
What's up, Nicole?
So cute. Let's see. Teresa. Hello, Teresa. Teresa says hi to Johnny and Nicole. Nicole says, hey, Tree. Johnny Lewis is Vassy in that tonight?
Who?
Vassy?
VC? I don't know if you're saying VC. VC is not in tonight.
I'm not sure. Maybe for the Devils? I don't know. Lip says, hey, Lips!
What's up, Lips?
Lips says, Nicole Attorney. Teresa says, say to Lips. Hello, Robert!
What's up, Robert?
Robert says, hello, guys. I hope the Rangers continue on the winning side tonight to make it 2 in a row. We're down after 5 losses. We got to pick it up and get moving and scoring. Let's go, Rangers.
Points are important.
Yes. Liv says, what's up, Rangers family? Lineup is posted in the Discord. Igor in goal. I'll be back in about half an hour. Let's go, Rangers. Let's go. Always love you here, Liv. Hello, Pablo.
What's up, Pablo?
Pablo says hi to Teresa. Teresa says hi to Pablo. Pablo says hello, Aaron and Andrew. How are you guys doing? We're good. How are you? Let's see. Hello, Green.
What's up, Green?
Mean Green. Hello there. Happy Monday. Let's go, Rangers. Let's go. Glad you're back, Green.
Rangers.
Hello, Lauren.
What's up, Lauren?
Hi to you and Russell. Lauren says hi, everyone. Let's go, Rangers. Let's go. Teresa says hi to me. Hello, Karen. It's your mom.
What's up, Mom?
Karen says, hey there. I'm almost afraid to watch. I know. They got to do it. They got to do it.
It's tougher than the Montreal game when we barely squeezed that one out. That's for sure.
At least we had that win before going into this. Mm-hmm. At least there's a thing of hope against this tough team. Yeah. Hope you're doing well, Karen. Green says hi, Teresa. Hello, baseball.
What's up, baseball?
Baseball says hello. Let's go, Rangers. Let's go. Hello, Nicholas.
What's up, Nicholas?
Nicholas says, let's go, Rangers. Let's go. Teresa says hi to Karen. Hello, Daniel Barry.
What's up, Daniel Barry?
Daniel Barry says, yo.
Yo.
See, baseball says, Bruins won 6-3 last game. Very nice, baseball. Very nice. That's awesome. Hello, Slim.
What's up, Slim?
Nice to have you here, Slim. Slim says New York Rangers, good over evil. Yeah, they're doing well. Yes. Let's see. Teresa says hi to baseball. Johnny Lewis says, here we go, Rangers. Here we go.
Let's go.
Yes. Hello, David Bruce.
What's up, David Bruce?
Hope you're doing well in the rain and Missy too. David Bruce says, good morning, everyone. Let's go, Rangers. Good morning.
Let's go, Rangers.
See, Nicole says, sticky turd boy. Teresa says hi to Slim. Nicole says, lippy turd lips. Baseball says, turd Nicole. Hello, Charles.
What's up, Charles?
Hope you're doing well. Charles says, Devils goal minus 6 minutes to game. Oh, Devils goal minus 6 minutes to game time. And the Devils are already out in a 1-0 lead because the Rangers can beat the worst team in the East. Have to win tonight for me to stay tuned in. Yep.
Be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one.
Yeah. Gotta answer first, like last game. Teresa says hi to David. Nicole says, no, that's you, turd boy. Baseball says hi to Teresa. David Bruce says, hopefully go on a winning run. Yes. Nicole says, get in your corner. Oh,
It's
baseball.
going to be a huge win if the Rangers could beat a top-tier team, especially the way they've been playing going forward. It's not going to get any easier, in this league. So they got to start establishing. They got to start stringing together some wins here.
Yeah. Let's see. RJ said 3-game NHL schedule tonight. Oh, light. Yeah. So says thank you that's you, Nicole. Pablo says hi, baseball. How are you, bro? Nicholas says hopefully the Rangers can get some goals in the first and Igor to be focused and make great saves. Yes. Get those first period goals.
They signed this kid to a 1-day contract.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, he'll probably do really well.
He can't do any worse.
Nope. That's very cute. Let's see. Giant Lou says Vasilevskiy, the goalie.
Vasilevskiy.
No. He just announces that, right?
No, Vasilevskiy. I'm pretty sure. I don't think he plays for New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
So Markstrom and I could be wrong. I'll see he's the backup.
I'm thinking about Kent. RJ said,
So Jacob Markstrom and Shesterkin. This should be a good goalie matchup. Honestly, I expect a lot of huge saves in this game from both ends.
Giant Lou says, oh no, I read that. RJ said Blackhawks first Maple Leafs 7:30 p.m. tonight. All right, starting soon. Nicole says, no, that's you. Cry corner. I'll set Karen on you.
There you go.
Teresa says, hi, Lauren. RJ says Stars in Utah's at 9 p.m. Okay, that's it.
So we are underway here at the Garden. Rangers and Devils for the first time this season.
All right.
Rangers looking to get a strong start here against New Jersey. You don't want to fall behind against this team.
I was going to say, let's make a good impression against these
Especially against Timo Meier and Jack Hughes. There is a lot of weapons on this Devils team this year that can score. This is looking like they have changed their situation drastically from last year not making the playoffs to this year a top team leading the Metro. Rangers office should take notes. That's an offsides here on Jersey.
1922. Let's see. Baseball says, hi, Pablo. I'm good. How are you? Pablo says, my Kraken lost both games versus the Shark and 1 game versus the Ducks. We suck. I'm so sorry, Pablo. Hopefully you'll get. Hello, Jerry.
What's up, Jerry?
Jerry says, hi, guys. Let's go, Rangers. Let's go. Teresa says, hi, Jerry. Says hi. Hey, baseball. Hello, Amy.
What's up, Amy?
Amy says, oh, shut up, Charles.
He's sure with it now. Shot there. Stopped by Shesterkin. Puck played into the corner. Riley Smith moves it up. Kreider takes a knock there. Devils play it back. So Devils get a good scoring chance right off the bat from Heischer.
Teresa says, hey, Nicholas. Hello, country boy.
What's up, country boy?
Country boy says, hey, y'all. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Let's go, Rangers. Hope you did, too. Glad to have you back. Yeah. You had a very nice one.
And there's a 2-on-1 for New Jersey. Shot there. They score.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding
And just like that, a 2-on-1, and the Devils get on the board.
That's terrible.
Jesper Bratt puts the Devils on the board, and we're not even a minute and a half into this.
Oh, my God.
Again, Rangers give up an odd man rush, something they've been guilty of all season. I think they had fucking 7 the other night. And 2-on-1, simple as that. Jesper Bratt took the shot. He had Jack Hughes on the side, but he shot it short side on Shesterkin. The Devils, that's going to really hurt the Rangers if they don't get their act together. They're really quick in transition.
We're at 18:33, so it's like a minute and a half. Not even a minute and a half.
If you're the Rangers and you turn the puck over and anywhere at center or your blue line, you're going to be paying for it tonight. They are a good transition and rush team this year.
Oh, my gosh.
The Rangers are still looking for their first shot on goal. And, yeah, the old fact of Shesterkin giving up a goal on the first 5 minutes stands strong again here for the Rangers.
I'm just going to skip through a bit because I'm behind. Let's see. Hello, Brody.
What's up, Brody?
Brody says, good evening, Andrew, Aaron, and Rangers fam. Yep, Andrew. Yep, totally agree, Andrew. The Habs win was nice, but we're 1-7 against playoff teams. Gotta get the W here. Let's go, Rangers.
Well, not a great start.
Oh, this was poor Brody. This was before the goal Brody wrote this. I hope you're doing well, Brody. Let's see. Hello, Gavin.
What's up, Gavin?
Gavin says, let's go, Rangers. Let's go. Gotta come back here. Hello, John Murphy Jr.
What's up, Murphy Jr.?
John Murphy says, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Amy had said, New York Mets, Boston Red Sox now expected to be the two main Soto contenders. I didn't even know the Red Sox were interested.
Cooley dumps it in. He's going to go after it. Cooley. He's got Pesci all over him. Back to the point. Fox moves it over. Lindgren looking for a lane. Back to Fox. Fox cuts in. Throws one. Front. Oh. Was looking for Kakko. There's another shot blocked in front. Puck in the slot. Where is it? And it's dumped out. It's going to be an icing on Jersey. Rangers with some good pressure right there.
1704. That's what you
Like to see more of that. Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. John Murray says, beat the Dweebles. We have to. Pew Jersey Dweebles, John Murphy says. Sorry, I'm skipping through, guys. John Murphy says hi to everybody. Everyone says hi to John Murphy. Sorry. Yeah. Yep.
Rangers got caught there again. They've been real bad with 2-on-1s here.
Whereas this is haha, John Rangers and Igor better not let the Pew Dweeb Ills score in the first 5 minutes. And of course, I'll shut up now. Baseball says that's great.
I don't know what's going on with the first 5 minutes of these hockey games for the Rangers. I mean, they're like guaranteed to get scored on in the first 5 minutes. If you want to make some extra money, bet for the Rangers to get up a goal in the first 5 minutes. You probably make at least $100. Well, no, maybe not because it's so common now.
Yep.
12th goal of the season for Bratt.
Probably a solid bet to make, though. Hello, Jack.
Oh,
Jack. Yep.
Yeah. What's
Devils game. So Jack says, "Yeah, boy."
Yeah. What's up, Jack?
Goal. RJ said 1-0.
I'm nervous about this game, Jack. I'm not gonna lie. You guys have been really good this season. We swept you guys last season, but this is a different team.
3 Sox for the Devils, 1 for the Rangers. Yeah, it's been a worrisome team to face coming up this whole time.
I was hoping maybe the rivalry could get the Rangers go this game, just for the because sometimes emotions take over in a game, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping as this game develops, maybe the emotions could kind of work in the Rangers' favor here. They are the home team, obviously, so maybe Trouba needs to drop the gloves again. That seemed to spark the team in the Montreal game. I know they have a big guy over there, McDermott over there for New Jersey. I don't know if they still have McDermott. He's a big guy over there. So, God, it's like 5 icings here in a row between both teams.
15:54. Hello, Russell.
What's up?
Russell says, "Let's go Rangers." Oh, even after the goal, that's good because I know you always predict, and they did it again. I hope you're doing well, Russell.
At the Lauren and Russell house lately.
No,
jumping up and down, cursing wives and cousins and kids and all that stuff.
Oh my God!
Rangers win the draw.
Hello, Stefan.
What's up, Stefan?
Stefan says, "Hey guys, hi Aaron and Andrew. Let's go Rangers." Hey, Stefan. Hope you're doing great.
Nice takeaway there from Kakko. Puck here. Rangers pick it back up. Trocheck moves it over. Miller goes down. Shot on net was blocked.
Yeah, Lauren had said, no. Why?
That's just what we do. Kakko takes it back again. Kakko's had a strong start in the offensive zone with forcing a couple turnovers here.
Hello, Super Goose.
What's up, Super Goose?
Super Goose says, Hey now, Super Goose. Sorry, guys. I'll try to come back to that. Nicholas says, well, I'll just read. Nicholas says, Igor has been late on his saves. That's why he gives the other team goals early. I think the Rangers should put in quick more and have Igor as a backup because it's been better than Igor so far.
Oh, neutral on that.
I've seen both sides in the chat, so I know that there's mixed feelings on that. It's not that nobody thinks this. It's not that everyone agrees with that.
Heischer with it. Heischer makes a move, cuts to the front of the net. Wouldn't go, and Riley Smith flips it up, tries to get it to Kreider.
But I see the point with Igor giving up the early goals.
I mean, it's all in hindsight. Who was to say that Quick wouldn't have given up that? It was a 2-on-1. I mean, again, you see to blame Shesterkin for that, but Rangers were so out of position.
14-20. Hello, Roger!
What's up, Roger?
Nice to have you back. Roger says hello from Wells, Nova Scotia. Hello. Yeah, Russell says he always gives up the first goal and Miller is always right next to him. He needs to go see a therapist.
Yeah. If I had Miller playing in front of me, I'd need to see a therapist. Centering try there. Rangers tried to tic-tac-toe. It was blocked. Fox tried to get it to Laffy. Panarin's there. Back to Fox.
John Murphy says the Devils need to go back to hell or Newark, same place.
right. Exactly.
Hello, JA3.
What's up, Jay?
Hope you're doing well. Nice to have you back. JA3 says, hey, Aaron and Andrew, hope you guys had a nice Thanksgiving. Maybe we can thank the Rangers for giving us a win. Hope so.
I think we already used that luck up on Saturday.
I know. Oh, man.
That was a ballsy game there for the Rangers. Miller with it now. It's tipped into the Devil's end.
I hope you had a great Thanksgiving too, JA3. I can't remember if you're in Canada or not, but I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. If you do it.
Connor with it now. Connor shot. It was blocked.
13:07.
Oh, tried to make a play. Rangers take it back. Cooley intercepted by the Devils.
Hey, Nick!
What's up, Nick?
Nick the record lover. Nick says to Brody, they never win when there's a special night at the Garden. By the way, hi, everyone. Hey, Nick.
They score.
Oh,
Mercer.
my God.
Mercer puts it past Shesterkin.
Oh, my God. I saw when it was the special night, and I was like, I feel like we end up talking about that a lot, and I couldn't.
No, he's right. They never win on celebratory nights at the Garden. They never win. They lost on all the retirements I've seen. Right.
As soon as you said that, Nick, it clicked. That's what I was thinking about.
Probably wouldn't have win this game regardless.
Oh, I hate that there's another goal.
Shesterkin's not getting much help here.
Says, LOL, that curse is alive and well. It's good to see you, pal.
See, that goal I blame on Shesterkin. He should have made that save. So I don't always not blame him. That's one he wants back for sure.
I'm not even halfway through the period. We're at 12:34. Hello, Daniel Allen.
It's gonna be a long night here. I don't know. Are you looking forward to going to work tomorrow? Oh, God. Going to work tomorrow would be more entertaining than this. So you're making money.
4 shots. Only 4 for the Devils, 1 for the Rangers.
Feels like the Devils had 10 shots.
I was gonna say they just had 1 more. They just had 3.
Oh, it's a breakaway. Cutting in. Whoa! Saved by Shesterkin. I can't even get excited about that. Rangers. I mean, he had all day on that breakaway. He could have popped in the Godfather trilogy right there.
Let's see. Hello, Daniel Allen. Daniel says, "Hi guys. Thank God the Seahawks were able to turn the game around and beat the Jets yesterday." Oh, I didn't. The Giants were off, so I ended up watching any football.
Rangers are just getting eat up alive here. They have 1 shot on goal. They come over the zone. Zach Jones with it. That one was tipped on goal, and Markstrom makes the stop.
After that goal, baseball said, "Damn it," and Jack said, "Mercer."
Yep, Mercer.
Hello, Rough Raiders.
What's up, Rough Raiders?
Rough Raiders says, I'm actually going to the Rangers meet and greet tomorrow, but I don't even know if I want to see them right now.
If I saw them right now, I'd try to fight them.
Yeah, I'm glad you're going, but that's a tough sign.
What a stop. Jack Hughes, the last guy you want coming down on a breakaway, and Shesterkin able to keep this a 2-goal game.
Glad you're here. I hope it's fun anyway. Yeah, Rough Raiders says the team is in trouble with a capital T.
Yeah, I'm not.
Capital T. That
rhymes with
T, and that stands for poop. Yes. Giant Lewis says, you know how I feel about the Devils. Crap. Yeah, Giant Lewis. I know you hate them too. Bro says, Andrew, yes, our defense is shit, but Igor leads the league in the last 3 seasons, getting scored on in the first 5 minutes. There's been worse defenses than us. He's had a bad, slow start habit too. Yeah,
that second goal, definitely. He should have stopped the second one.
Baseball says, well, I said it was going to be rough in the Discord.
We all knew it was going to be rough.
Pablo says, Rangers, what are you doing? Slim says, Jersey Mike's Crow Hoggy sub Sammys for our beloved Rangers. That looks. Oh, Eaton. I got you, Slim. Did you hear that? I didn't
I
understand.
heard it. I didn't process it.
Jersey Mike's Crow hoagie sub Sammy's for our beloved friend. Eating crow.
Eating crow.
Yes.
Yeah, that's supposed to be my job.
That's 20 Slim. It is a good show, but it's bad. I wish there wasn't a reason to have that.
The Rangers have terrible starts. I mean, there's nothing else you could say. Their defenses seem to regress this year, which I didn't think was possible. And they at least they had their offense to back them up last year. Now they just have nothing.
Jack says, yeesh, nearly 3-0.
Yeah, I'm surprised it wasn't, honestly.
Hello, Scum.
What's up, Scum?
Scum says this game is over. Lauren says,
well,
wow.
I guess you could turn it off then.
Lauren says, wow, this sucks. Hello, Rag.
What's up, Rag?
Rag says, Devils got some speed demons in their roster.
Yeah, they're a good rush team.
Let's see. Teresa says hi to Lauren. Brody says he leads in the NHL in getting scored on in the first 10 minutes, too. Then in the third period, he's allowed the third fewest goals, so he's good late in games. This is Igor still?
Oh, I mean, that's good, I guess. Kind of need him to be good all around.
Nick says hi to Teresa, and Nick says, Brody, good to see you, bud. Time to get my next video project going. Nice, Nick. Please remind us again when you have your next one coming out. A3 says J83. Oh, do you think we just tear it down soon? The team looks flat. Maybe run this group of guys over.
Yeah.
Guys.
Oh yeah.
Maybe the run with this group of guys is over.
It's over for the core guys for sure after this year. Whether they were to win it all or not. Shot there was tit, stopped by Markstrom. Whether they win it or not, just not winning it will speed up that process.
Oh no, please again. Oh, okay. There we go. Hello, Young Denzel.
What's up, Young Denzel?
Hope you're doing well. That is very sweet of you.
Man.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
Cheers. Cheers. Thanks, Young Denzel. Very sweet. It's maybe the only reason Cactus gets to come out tonight. The Rangers not bringing him out. Thank you, Young Denzel. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very sweet. Too from Young Denzel. Says, hey, y'all, glad to be here with everyone. Glad to have you here with us.
Appreciate you being here. Thank you again.
I wish the Rangers were here with us or showing up to be here with us.
Sonny, they're flashing the Garden of Dreams. If you donate, you have a chance to win. Who the hell is going to donate $100, $150 to potentially maybe win something signed by one of these bums?
Not right now, no.
Couldn't pay me to pay them, honestly. You really couldn't.
All right, we're at 10:59.
I've never wanted a game to be over already. Just because the Rangers look lifeless out here throughout half a period. Devils win the draw. Hamilton sends it in deep. Rangers need a power play. They need a hit. Why is nobody fighting anybody or hitting anybody, man?
Brody says, thanks for donating to the channel, Matthew Mateo. Yeah, Matthew Mateo. Yes, good memory, Brody.
There's a penalty here asking you to receive.
Okay.
Hamilton's going off.
Baseball, so thank you, Young Denzel, for the donation. Rag says, thanks for the dono, Denzel.
Yes,
thank you so much. That's very sweet.
Interference. Trocheck from Hamilton, so that's kind of a dicey call, honestly. I don't know if Rangers might have got away with one right there, honestly.
Pity penalty?
Yeah.
All right.
That's kind of a weak call, but if you're the Rangers, you're going to take it here.
Yep.
It was just a hard play on the boards from Hamilton, but Rangers need this. Rangers popped off on the power play on Saturday. They went 3 for 5. Shot there. Oh, excuse me, they were 3 for 6 on the Saturday game. Nobody at the blue line.
147.
Devils PK is 9th in the league. Rangers power play 11th. Fox plays it back. Rangers over the line. Panarin plays it back. Fox to Panarin. Panarin at the circle. Goes to Fox. Panarin cuts in at the slot to Zibanejad looking for the tip. It was blocked. He had Kreider right there.
123. Hello, Whitney.
What's up, Whit? Devils send it down.
Whit says, literally in pet supplies, Plus Pet Supplies Plus getting Lester his treats, and they are doing this.
Yeah, I feel bad for you and Lester right now.
I know.
Oh boy, here we go. Breakaway short-handed for Jersey. They shot it wide. I think that was Hall on the break.
52 seconds. Oh my God.
Rangers are just, my goodness. This should be like 4-0 Jersey right now. 2 breakaways, a short-handed break. Oh God. Rangers moving around. Zibanejad had a shot. It was blocked. Pesci doesn't have a stick for Jersey. But Aaron, Zibanejad had a shot. Pesci is hurt. He's down after the block shot.
20 seconds.
Another shot there. Well, Zibanejad is shooting the puck, but he's hitting every player on the fucking team. Zibanejad, another one. Another block. Zibanejad, the last 3 shots have been blocked. Panarin, shot.
5 seconds.
That's blocked. 4 blocks in a row here from Jersey. Rangers, another one shot. That one looking for Kreider, but it wouldn't go. Power play's over.
We're at 8:34. It sounds like they're really trying, though, at least there.
Wow. Jersey putting up the brick wall in front of Markstrom there.
Damn it.
Rangers have tied the Sox 5 apiece.
All right.
Markstrom plays it out. Maybe that could spark the Rangers a little bit here. Devils already with 6 blocked shots. 4 of them came on that power play.
8:05. Nick says Igor is not Vezina worthy.
Not this year.
Lauren says nope, he's not.
No way.
Daniel Allen says, do you guys have your tree up? Do you get a real or fake? We get a real one, and we don't have it up. We didn't
No,
pick it
not yet. Not yet. A little early. Wait, maybe a little bit.
But nice question, Daniel Allen. How about you? Let's see. Teresa says, yes, he is, Nick. Nick says, by the way, hi, Lauren. Nicholas says, hopefully the Rangers figure something out. We switched the lines. That has been good. That have been good.
They switched them again today.
Okay.
They've been switching them pretty consistently since they went on that losing streak.
7:23. Barry says, haha, yep, might as well, Nick. You never know. Maybe we'll come back. I swear this team is a Forrest Gump box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
That's true. That's
right.
like the one good thing, you know? It's like a game of fucking blackjack with this team.
Thanks, Joe Denzel. Thank you so much. Let's see.
Rangers here, try to move it up. Sent in. Markstrom will play it. Dumped out to center. Devils are off sides.
Archie said, breaking news, New York high school hockey player Connor Casson, 17, died after collapsing on ice during a memorial game for a fellow player. So sorry to hear that. That's horrible. Terrible. 17.
Must have been watching the Rangers.
Let's see. And then Brody posted the Discord. Thanks, Brody. I was thanking Young Denzel for the donation. Jerry says, wake up. Brutal so far. Yeah. Yep. And Brody says, Whitney, you're going to have to give poor Lester some mercy treats the way the Rangers are playing. It's like me and Andrew copping beers. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
RJ said New York
Rangers. Way you could get through a game like this is with some sort of fucking alcohol.
RJ said New York Rangers power play. Brody says, okay, boys, power play time. Let's get back into this game. They were showing something at least.
They showed life on that power play. They did.
Jack says Hamilton is too fucking slow. My boy taking interference pens left and right.
He's getting up there in age.
See, Teresa says hi, one. And Slim says oh yes. Oh, to Young Denzel's baby. Aaron and Andrew, nice. Yes. To Young Denzel was very cute. Let's see. Jack says Brat on the break.
Yeah.
And Brady says, my God, this team is shit. Can't even power play anymore.
Yeah.
David Bruce says, what's wrong with my team? I must like lovers, LOL, Rangers and Jets. Losers, Rangers and Jets. Yeah.
Rangers are about to lovers if they don't get their shit together. They'll be turning tricks on fucking Broadway.
Oh my God. Brady says, yeah, your Jax looks great. Oh yeah, your Devils look great this season. You have the goalie to make some noise in the playoffs. Rangers are shit though. Can't have a good rivalry. Haha.
Right. This could just end up being a blowout.
Teresa says, hi, David. How are you feeling today? So nice. Slim says, Tony Soprano. Hey, these Jersey Joels just fell off the truck. Capiche. Capiche?
Capiche.
These Rangers just fell off the truck.
I don't even know why anyone would want them.
Yeah.
Send them back.
That's funny, Slim. Rex says, New York Rangers ornaments for the tree? We do.
We have a bunch, yeah.
We have quite a few Rangers ornaments, quite a few
I don't know if
Yankees,
they're going to be
and
getting hung up.
Giants.
I don't know if they're going to be getting hung up this year. They might be going into a separate box.
Oh, my God.
Fucking Target practice.
Oh. All right, we got 6:48. Lauren says, what is happening? Why can't they play? That's a good question. Luis! Hello, Luis!
What's up, Luis?
Luis says, no way. 2-0 already. What happened?
The Rangers defensively were terrible, and Shesterkin in a weak one. Shit, honestly, and the Devils have had 2 breakaways in this period.
First goal was in the first minute and a half. Second goal was in the first 8 minutes.
Rangers intercept will go the other way. This one up.
Come on.
Tried to get it to Cooley. He couldn't reach it. He's pinned against the boards by Heischer.
Hello, Nico!
What's up, Nico?
Hope you're doing well. Nico says we look absolutely horrible.
Rangers have it here. Centering try. Kakko saved there. Rangers tee up another one. Fox. Markstrom makes that stop.
6:02.
Markstrom made a great stop right there in front.
Something there. Nicholas says there's still a lot of game left, so hopefully the Rangers can get ahead of New Jersey. Yes.
There's tons of game left. I'm just going off what I'm seeing. Now it looks like the Rangers are starting to come to life.
That was the thing before, that they didn't look like they were here to play.
They were like sleepwalked through the first 5 minutes of this period.
Now the Rangers have 9.
Nice play! Took it away from Markstrom, but nobody was in front to get it.
That was 9 songs for Rangers to 5 Devils, which means the Devils haven't had a shot in a little while, and Rangers are getting it.
If the Rangers can get, oh God, Schneider just got knocked down, and now the Devils go off sides. If the Rangers can get 1 here and keep Jersey or 2, I'd be happy going into the second.
Yeah. Russell says, "I'm sorry, Devils had 5 guys without a stick, and we still not score." Yeah,
they got in front of a lot of shots on that power play. I give them credit for that.
Let that kid come play for the Rangers. Put that kid on the ice. Let's see.
That said, it wouldn't hurt. Right?
Yeah, Teresa says hi, Luis. But no, it does maybe look like something. Maybe. That's a big stretch. Like I feel like I got to grasp at straws here. Right? Get excited for that.
Got to get excited for wherever you can. And like I said, it looks like they're starting to come to life here.
Luis says, "Yeah, I'm gonna need alcohol with that score for sure." That's true, Luis. Lauren and Teresa and Luis all saying hi to each other. RG said, breaking news today, Carolina Hurricanes signed Dustin Tokarski.
Oh, you said it right.
Thanks. Wow. 1 contract, $775,000
okay.
for the Hurricanes.
Yep.
So Teresa says hi, Nico. Roy says, Lauren, we lack leadership and fire, I think. A Messier or Tkachuk type player that's both tough and elite.
Right. Yeah, the Rangers don't have any leadership on this team in their core. Kreider's like the closest thing we have.
Good answer, Brody. Lauren asked, why can't they play? That's the answer. Lauren says, that'd be nice.
If I was Jacob Trouba, I would have fought somebody by now. Try to get your team. You're the captain of this team. Try to get somebody going. You're not doing anything else out there. Start a fight with somebody.
Let's see. Hello, Frank!
What's up, Frank?
Hope you're doing well. Frank says, the Rangers are boring. No heart or grit. What they need is a big Trouba hit. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. A fight, a hit, something.
Yeah. Let's see. David Bruce says, hi, Teresa. I'm feeling much better. Men's working for my PTSD. No bad thoughts. Fingers crossed. We'll never be 100, but I'll settle for having a better life than I had recently. Yes, David Bruce. I'm so glad to hear that.
Yes.
So glad. I know Lorraine's been there with you, and I know she's been great too. You know, it's wonderful. So glad. See, Witt says, even though there's a lot of game left, but the fact is that we're taking these points against ourselves so early is laughable. The fact that we're taking these points
we're taking
against ourselves.
Rangers, you know what points they can get right now. They're holding on to like a wild card spot.
Do we still even have that? Let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Shot there. Oh, Devils hit the post right there.
Thank you, Witt. 505. That is so sweet.
Thank you, Witt.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you,
Witt.
Witt. Very sweet.
Very appreciated.
Which says for Leicester, the real MVP. Yes. Yes. I agree. Thank you, Whitney. Go Leicester. Thank you so much. Very sweet. Thank you, Whit.
Sturgeon, did he make this save or did this hit the post? Nope, hit the post.
Okay.
Devils almost went up by another one. Mercer,
Mercer
almost got his second right there.
Oh my God.
Shot there, poked ahead. Rangers going for it. Edstrom cross crease pass. Oh boy, here come the Devils. Hughes. He's defended there by Miller.
4:35.
Hughes back to the point. Dylan with a shot was blocked. Just flip it out. Icing on the Rangers. How many icings have there been in this damn period?
All right, we got 4:17 to go. Teresa says, I'll be praying for you, David, and hi to Frank. Teresa, you're always so sweet. Nicholas says, I feel like Peter Laviolette should just give a speech to the whole team. Give them some motivation so they can use that to perform better.
Chris Kreider is one of two Rangers to score 20-plus goals against the Devils. Who were the others? Oh my God, I have no idea who that could be.
20-plus goals against the Devils?
I think that's what I read it so quickly. I'm not even sure what I read.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Only one of two players? Yeah, it said only one of two, but
Yeah.
all right. Yeah. I would hope that he has done that. If not, he definitely should.
He's already done that like 3 or 4 times. I would have given his team lashings in the locker room in between periods, man. Wake the fuck up.
Maybe he's got to change his approach. Come on.
This one tipped into the Devils' end. Markstrom comes out to play it.
Where he says Devils shored up their biggest weakness, below average goaltending, picking up Markstrom. Meanwhile, Drury did nothing for any of our weaknesses in the offseason. To be honest, their weaknesses are everything, LOL.
Right. Yeah, that was one of the Devils' biggest problems. I think they got better on their blue line, too.
342.
Which we did not. I mean, we did get Jones. Jones has been a bright spot on the defense for the Rangers. But Heischer. Nobody's there. Devils are making a change. Rangers send it in. Hughes playing it here. Hughes. Devils move it up.
320.
Meyer fanned on the shot. Lindgren has it now. Rangers dump it in. Kreider's going to go after it. But Meyer has it here in his own end.
3 minutes.
I just got to get the rush game going here. This dump and chase is not working in the first, man. They got to get the defense involved, find a guy trailing, create some chances, and have guys go to the net. Because this dump and chase, this shit is beat.
Dave Bruce says, be back in a bit. Misty wants out, and I need caffeine. I hear you. Lip says, hey, all, another shitty start with the defense. I'm sorry, with the E-fence. Yeah, there's no D.
Fox right out in front. It was tipped, and it goes on net. I think it was tipped on the way in. Either way, Markstrom gets on top of it. Kreider was right in front.
Wait, is that Lester in your picture? Is that different? I know I just saw the picture of Lester on his little couch Andrew showed me that you posted, but I don't know if that's him.
Oh, she posted another picture of her and Rempe. And I think that was your kid. I think it was your kid.
I would assume so because Rempe signed stick for him, right?
Face off here in the Jersey end.
I gotta see that picture too. That's awesome. 250.
Yeah, in the intermission.
Sorry. Whenever you can. Don't.
Fox keeps it deep. Zibanejad, oh my God, nice play, Zibanejad. Tried to make a pass. He partially fanned on it.
237.
Lindgren goes down the boards. Back to the point. Fox, shot. Stopped by Markstrom. Saw it all the way.
This is high caffeine too. David spiked with some whiskey thanks to the Rangers.
I wouldn't even drink the caffeine. I would just drink the whiskey watching this debacle.
Hello, Fiction!
What's up, Fiction?
Fiction says 2-0. Dang it. Has Shesterkin been letting in soft goals, in your opinion, this year?
Yes. Yes.
Teresa says hi to Lips.
Yes.
Frank says Rangers were 24-3 with Rempe in the lineup. Really? Wow. 24-3. Wow. Roy says, thanks for donating to the channel when you give some Lester some pets for us.
Yeah.
Yes, so great, Brody. I will when he says it's so nice. Baseball says thank you, Whit, for the donation. Yes, thank you so much. RG said Brett Bernard out injured upper body back December upper body, not body, back December 6th.
December 6th.
Thanks, RJ. Okay, today's the 2nd.
I was gonna say you won't be gone too long.
And there's not another. Is there not another game till Friday?
Yep.
Why is there such a big gap?
Shot there. It's the post. It's a rebound.
Oh my God.
Oh, didn't go in.
2-10.
Rangers close there. Rangers have had a couple of chances here after falling behind 2-0. Right out in front. Stopped by Markstrom.
Gosh darn it. It's 1:57. I would love to get a goal right now.
Miller was the one who hit the post there.
Thank you, Whit.
Yes, thank you.
Come on.
Miller's so close right here. Man, he had Enstrom in front, which was a big body. I think Markstrom ever saw it. Yeah, he didn't see that shot. Man, I couldn't just go in. Come on. Come on, Miller. We haven't had a Miller time in a while on this channel. In general.
No. Brody says, I love all furries. Me too. Slim as cheers. Teresa says, hi. Give Lester a hug from me. That's so sweet, Teresa. 12 sogs for the Rangers, 7 for the Devils. Okay.
Yeah, Rangers were getting outshot like 6 or 5-1 or something here, and they've been shooting the puck more, but Markstrom has been good.
Yeah. At least they're trying. That's the main thing. Lips says, hey, Brody, hey, baseball. Giant Lewis says, Rangers, no bueno today. Hopefully they'll get better.
Draw. Lindgren throws one. There's a rebound. It was blocked in front, but Rangers couldn't get on it. Jersey sends it in. Nice play. Rangers take it back in their own end. Kakko flips one to center. But he sure has it now.
Brody and baseball say hi to Lips. RJ said Hitzel's
Oh boy, he sure shot. That one off the glass.
123. RJ says hit those likes and subscribe. Thank you, RJ. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you everyone for popping in. Appreciate you being here. Here's Hamilton. Hamilton moves it up. Bratt has it batted back. Hamilton throws one. That one tipped, and it goes into the corner.
58 seconds.
Trouba moves it up. Kreider sends it in. Go after it. Markstrom plays it out. Rangers take it back. Kreider shot there off the side of the net. Puck here bouncing around behind Markstrom. They go to the point. Here's Jones. Jones D to D.
35.
Trouba right out in front looking for the tip by Kreider. It goes wide. Rangers pinch in, trying to keep this puck alive, but Jersey gets it out to center.
20 seconds.
Well, Rangers did look better. I mean, if there's anything to build upon, they looked better at the 10-minute mark of this period.
3 seconds. All right.
That'll do it after one. We will go to the first intermission. Rangers trailing 2-0. Goals from Mercer and Jesper Bratt.
Winnie says, I don't know what kind of motivation they need. If you are paying me hundreds of millions of dollars to play on a hockey team, that's all the motivation I need. Yes.
maybe we should start paying them in treats.
Yeah. If it doesn't turn around soon, I'm putting on my skates. I'm heading over to MSG. I'm only an hour away at this point. I'm only an hour away. At this point, we need all the help we can get.
I was gonna say, couldn't hurt the team.
Yeah.
Couldn't hurt the team.
Yep, I agree.
Nothing to hurt this team at this point.
Let's see. Nick says yes to fiction. Jerry says must get one to have a chance. Yes. Luis says let's go Rangers. We still got faith. Let's go. Luis.
Yeah, they played a lot better in that second half of that period, but it's like, damn, you're down by 2 now. It's so tough to come back in this sport. It really is. So, especially against a good team, let alone a mediocre team. I mean, a good team, it's even tougher. A team that can play defense in front of their goalie. So the Rangers got quite a hill to climb here within the next 40 minutes. The only thing you can really build off is they were shooting the puck a lot. Zibanejad shot the puck a lot, something he's not normally been known for doing this year. Panarin barely was noticeable in that period. Kreider had a couple of chances in front. Looked like the Rangers were really trying to work that puck from behind the net and get pucks in tight there on Markstrom, but he was able to make every stop. And Miller hit the post. Sorry. Thank you guys for being here.
Yeah.
I appreciate you being here.
Whitney says, yeah, that is a picture of our boy with the sign stick he got. Let's see what the sign stick he got. Oh, I couldn't see it. This profile picture is not of Lester, just a cute cat that Microsoft had available for profile. Gosh, okay, all right. That is a cute cat too, because it was hard for me to see. Andrew's going to show me the other picture. It was so cute on his little couch next to the fire, but I feel like he was bundled up and I couldn't quite see him. Or maybe I just couldn't see well at the time. I'm going to look now. Whit says, we need a keg for this game. Oh, my God. Yes, we do. Russell says, we're not that good. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. He looks so happy. Signed stick, right? Oh, that's great.
Cool.
Oh, that's
cool,
really, really cool. Can I see the cat picture again?
Yeah.
Picture? That is so awesome. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, he's so pretty. What a pretty cat. I love it. I love it.
From those fireplace.
Oh, I love it. Let's see. Brody says, "LOL, lace them up, Whitney. I have more faith. I have more faith in you than Mika, Trouba, Miller, etc. Take your pick. Who replace?"
Uh-huh.
Yep, any of them. Teresa says, "I do too, Brody bro." Brody says, "Animals are the best." Teresa said, "That's right, Brody bro. They are. They are." Whit says, "Is the whole team on crack?" Oh my gosh, it's hard. There's little sparks. I feel like there's been little sparks, but that should not be enough. You know what I mean?
It's sad that we have to say that what we saw in the last 10 minutes was a progressive, getting better. When they really should have came out here and matched the Devils' intensity, they got caught sleeping and paid for it.
Yep.
It's a cool hat.
LOL. Yeah, I was noticing this kid's hat.
You guys see the hat? I don't know if anyone's watching. Well, most of you are probably watching the Rangers MSU feed, but this kid's got a cool hat.
Yeah. Let's see. RJ said, update Cadillac trivia question. Which two players recorded the assist on Dougie Hamilton's overtime winner at MSG in Game 3 in the 2023 playoff series?
That must be the Devils trivia question.
Yeah. Which two players
was not the
recorded the
Rangers trivia
assist
question.
on Dougie Hamilton's... Jeff, I don't know if he's still in here. Interesting question, though. It's not that long ago. Let's see. Brody says, Markey is a damn good goalie. He played behind an even shifter Vancouver defense for a couple of seasons. Rangers have their work cut out for them.
Yeah, I remember. Did he play for Calgary, or was it? I thought maybe he played for Calgary. I remember he played for a team that wasn't very good, and he still held the fort most of the time.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
This kid's got a little Rangers clubhouse.
That's nice. That's very nice. That's so supportive. That's so nice.
Oh, it's a home gym in there for him.
Oh,
that's cool.
Wow.
I need that.
I
guess I kind of have it. I was going to say, we kind of have it.
Yeah. Let's see.
Well, I more want the house than really.
Yeah. RJ said the Sogs are 7 for the Devils, 12 for the Rangers. End of first. Thanks, RJ. Yeah. So they are keeping the lead in Sogs. They were so far behind to begin with.
Yeah.
Nico said, realistically, it should be a 1-0 game. That second goal was
Right.
so soft.
I agree. I agree with that.
But oh well, we're down 2-0. Got to do much better. We're here. Just got to fix it. That's all you can do is play better.
Shesterkin got caught, I think, shifting over to the side a little too much on that second goal. It was an easy goal for Mercer. He didn't really, just shoot it, right? You never know what the goalie's going to do.
That's what he said. He wants to probably someone back.
Yep.
Brody says, yep, I agree, Nico, and good to see you. Yeah, always good to have you here, Nico. Let's see, you're here from so early on, and we get to see you here and there. It's always great when we get to see you. Hello, Mika!
What's up, Mika?
Mika says, Crankfest water, screamer, coffee, huge crown turd. Oh, sheep turd nose says, holy silver night, Andrew. Witty. Yeah. Well, that was horse poo. Did you notice the first goal to Rangers? Did you notice the first goal to Rangers looking on the right?
Yep.
Next minute?
They got caught. They got caught up there on the right boards. That's what led to the 2-on-1.
Devils go and score, for fuck's sakes.
Devils had 2 breakaways in this. They did not score. I guess Shesterkin's just good on breakaways.
Hello, Nick!
What's up, Nick?
Nick says, oh my fucking God, are you kidding me? 2-0 already? Why am I even surprised? I really think it's bordering on hopeless at this point. Motivation has long passed and pointlessness with this crew. Detonate core.
I don't know if you watched the game or saw the period or not, Nick, but it easily could have been 4-0 Jersey. Like I said, they had 2 breakaways. One was shorthanded. Shesterkin, he was rough in the first 10 minutes. He kind of got it together. The team kind of got it together there after the second goal. But, it was again another terrible start by the whole team, including Shesterkin. So, I don't know if you saw it or not. The numbers don't do it justice, really.
Yeah. But I hope you're doing well, Nag.
I'm just nervous for when Jersey gets a power play. That's going to be bad news written all over it.
Are they good at the power play?
Yeah.
All right. And they're good on the power play, I should say. Megan says, Devils are playing well. They picked up good players and a new coach against just outplaying us at the moment. Oh, well. Forget the first period, on to the second period, and try to tie this.
Gotta put that period behind us.
Who are these guys?
Legends.
Yeah, that's why I want to...
100 years, this was all the Boston Legends.
Oh, there you go, baseball. Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they just got... They looked like they were starting to kind of get together as the time went on. They had like 4 shots in a row, right? I don't know if that was on. Kept hearing you say, "Hey, shoes on, say
Well,
it."
They had a couple of good chances. They did. Markstrom he stood tall in that period when the Rangers picked it up.
Let's see. Brody says, "Yep, Marky played a couple seasons with Calgary too."
Yeah, I remember him on Calgary. Yep.
Bryce says, "Hey there, Nag. Just more of the same. No surprises here, unfortunately." Hey, CG!
What's up, CJ?
Hope you're doing well, CG. CG says, hello from Victoria, British Columbia. Lions in a blender?
Lions? I wonder. I'm not sure what that means.
Or mixing it up? Is that what that means? Mixing up
the
lines?
lines. Oh, the lines. Yeah. We've mixed them up a little bit here. Now that VC and Berard are out, so we did mix up the lines a little bit here.
Nick says, and I'm sorry, my emotions came first. What's up, Rangers fan? No.
I don't blame you.
It's understandable. You're a passionate fan. Nick.
Frustrating watching this fucking terrible team with these terrible starts, giving up odd man rushes, breakaways. It's just good teams hockey games play.
No.
Or no, good teams do win hockey games that way. Bad teams lose hockey games like that.
Yeah. Let's see. CG says, like and subscribe, y'all. It takes 2 seconds. Thanks, CG. Thank you, Alan, so much. Nick says, Brother Broad. Yeah, don't worry, Nick. No, you're wonderful, Nick. You're perfect, just how you are. Don't worry about it. I get it. Let's see. CG says, is coach's job in jeopardy?
Yes. I don't think he'll be fired this year or next year. So I guess it's not then, I guess. I mean, You never know. I think he'll stick around for one more year after this. I just have a feeling they're going to do that, especially if they explode this core. Or I don't. My second thing is they won't fire him this year, but in the offseason, it could be a whole different story. It could have just be a whole new clean slate, new coaching staff, keep the young guys, and maybe go after some younger talent to play with Cooley and Heedle and Laffy. And yeah, so a couple of people's jobs could be on the line here going into the season. But I think he's got it. I think he's safe for now. Unless the Rangers go on like a 20-game losing streak, then you have to fire him. You just have to.
Right. Let's see. Sorry. Nick says, yeah, man, it's getting unbearable at this point. Constant rushes against, no response to it, and leaning on Igor. Same old.
You can't even lean on Igor anymore.
Yeah.
That was
true.
At least we always had him to back us up, but we don't even have that anymore.
Robert says, just got back in, and bummer. 2-0 Devils. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Glad you're back, Robert, but yeah. They got to turn around. It's rough. Gavin says, let's go Rangers. Was Gavin here before? I think you were, but just in case.
Maybe.
Yeah, Gavin.
What's up, Gavin?
I think you were here in the beginning. Gavin says, let's go Rangers. Let's go. CG says, if you can't get up for the rivalry game, maybe it's time for a shakeup.
Yeah, very easily could be. I mean, you never know what's going to happen between now and the trade deadline.
Brody said, yep, Andrew, you've summed up the first period perfectly. This team lacks fire and leadership leads to all these slow starts. Nope, not blaming coaches anymore. I think this core could blow through 100 coaches and be the same.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, how many times can you blame the coach? What are we on, our third coach now with this core?
Right.
Can't blame him anymore. The only thing you could blame him for is maybe not, like, again, I don't know what goes on in the locker room. I don't watch hockey to know what goes on in the locker room. That's something they need to take care of. I want to see what they produce on the ice.
Yeah.
But the only thing I can say is maybe he's not addressing the locker room correctly. Maybe, But even at this point, it's on the players. It really is.
Mika says, what I don't get, Vasi gets healthy scratch and brings Smith back in.
VC.
Sorry,
I don't know why VC. Yeah, that was kind of a shock to me to take VC out of the game. I personally would have left VC in over Riley Smith. That's just, my thoughts on that. But Riley Smith wasn't in the Montreal game. The Rangers won that, so it's interesting that he would take him out and put Riley Smith in. So, and I'm not a coach, so it's not up to me.
But it sounds like you guys are on the same page with that. So, hello, Stephen A.
What's up, Steven?
Stephen A says, are the Rangers making the playoffs?
Questionable at this point, right?
No.
They continue playing like this. No, they will not make the playoffs.
Let's see. Brody says, yeah, fucking Miller or Zib needs to be scratched, not VC. Yep. Mika says, Aaron owes us $5. She yawned. Oh my gosh. I can't do that. And I would be broke in a second. Oh my god. Brody says, yeah, blow everything up if we miss the playoffs. Blow everything up if we miss the playoffs or our first round exit. Coaches, jury, and many vets, and as many vets as possible, gone.
Yeah, you missed the playoffs. You definitely coaching staff is in big trouble. You missed the playoffs here.
Hey, Prime!
What's up, Prime?
Real Deal Prime says, do you see Kreider being moved? Sabres would take him.
A lot of teams take Kreider. He's only 33. I know, in hockey, that's kind of like being 40. I don't think he's going to get moved like we were just talking about unless there's like a monumental collapse here on this team. Then he could shuffle him around for trade value. But I think he sticks around. I think he makes an impact when he's on the ice. We saw he was a big presence in the Montreal game. He didn't score. I think he provided 2 screens in that game that led to goals. I think he has. We talk about not having leadership on this team. I think he's the closest that it gets to providing leadership on this team. I don't think it's Trouba. It sure as hell isn't fucking Zibanejad. So as much as we lack of it, I'd say Kreider is the closest thing we have to leadership on this team.
You guys heard about him getting the fine, right?
And he's hitting fine. Yep.
Yeah, for talking about that he had an injury.
His back spasms.
His back spasms, right. Yeah, because that could affect trade prices or whatever. Let's see. Next is, yes, Brody. Coaches, can you hear me? Coaches have nothing to do with this. If anything, they're being held back by Drury, and I don't think they can run the team as they want. Yeah. I mean, I don't know as well as you guys, but I agree that, like, we tried multiple coaches. We've tried that switching up, so now it's time to switch something else up. Prime says, Igor, $14 million per season. Would you pay him or move him?
See you at the end of the season.
See you at the end of the season. Andrew says, yeah, that's a good answer. Next is, there's no way cup-winning coach who's been there 3 times with 3 different teams doesn't know what it takes / how to do it. I believe Lavi's being handcuffed. Oh, because there's no way that a cup-winning coach who's been there 3 times with 3 different teams doesn't show what it takes or know how to do it. I believe, okay. Yeah. You or someone mentioned that before, too. I forgot that was a thing where, maybe he can't play the players that he wants to play or move up or down the players that he wants to. Lip says, they're giving each other ski poles in the locker room. That's another source he referenced, Aaron. Oh, we have to watch it.
Yeah, Christmas miracle if we watch that.
Oh, my God. I was thinking that today. The person I was working for today, I told him to watch the movie Frozen.
Right.
And he did.
Oh,
Watch the movie Frozen. I was too busy to talk about it.
Not the Disney movie.
No, not the Disney movie. There's another movie. You all want to check it out. Frozen, about kids and a ski lift, and we'll leave it at that.
Right.
But an independent film, great film. And he watched it, and I was like, wow, it's amazing. I forgot I even told him. And I was thinking, man, we are so bad with lips. One time I say the movie and Lips is told us the whole time, but we're going to do it. I appreciate all the reminders, but I was thinking of you, Lips, today at Shoresy.
During Christmas break.
Yeah. Nick says, real DePrime. Oh, DePrime, he wants 14 now? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you said wait till the end of the year.
Yeah, you're not signing Igor nothing the way he's been playing. You're going to wait till the end of the year, see where the Rangers fall into place.
Baseball says, let's go Rangers, let's go. I don't know if you saw it, but they showed the nice thing of your old Bruins. I think like 100 years or whenever they had old players come out. Looked like a nice celebration. Brody says, your time. 100% correct, Neg. Drury is too buddy with these core players and not allowing certain vets to be held accountable.
Could be the issue.
Yeah, I can see that. Mika says, no, we won't be making playoffs. We might as well go into the lotto for draft picks, LOL. Lip says, who was the defensewoman that let in the first goal by Brat? Wait, who was the defensewoman that let first goal by Brat go right by?
Probably Miller. There was only one defenseman back. It was a 2-on-1. Actually, I don't know who it was.
Oh, maybe
I don't know who it was. I'm just saying it was, or probably wasn't Miller.
Next says, nailed it on the head, Brody. Exactly right. Brody says, Kreider is the only bet I don't care to move unless we're so bad that we're selling at trade deadline. Haha. Kreider's the only bet I don't care to move. Mm-hmm. Unless we're so right. Yes. Yep. Hello, Stuart. Sorry.
What's up, Stuart?
Stuart says, same garbage, 2 goals and 2 breakaways against just going through the motions. Drury's strategy backfired. It's soft goal that Igor let in, and he shouldn't be praised not getting job done.
No, I agree. So, period 2 underway. Rangers need to play like this is game 3 of the fucking Stanley Cup final here. If you have any chance to come back, and again, speaking of Kreider, leadership needs to get something going here. I'm not just calling him a leader because he's been on the team forever. I mean, that's part of it, but he's got to be able to come up with a clutch play.
Archie says next game Friday, December 6th, 7:30 p.m. Penguins versus Rangers. So hopefully we can do that, right?
Rangers go to the point shot here. That one goes wide. Devils pick it up.
1914.
Connor puts it in. Jones moves it up. Come on, Rangers, get this puck out of the zone.
Me says to Brody, Drury in bed with Kreider, so no way he's leaving. LOL. Nick says, that's why I believe they need to hire a hard-nosed GM who has absolutely no ties to this team or the organization within it.
It's true, Ranger. Chris Drury does have Ranger blood in him, man. He was the captain of this team for a while.
Which seems like a good thing at first, that he could relate to everybody, but maybe it's kind of clouding the judgment or, like too close. Maybe.
It's all sorts of issues going on with this Rangers team that need to be addressed.
Bruce is totally.
Oh boy, shot there. Stop by Shesterkin.
Come on, Rangers.
Shot there. Another stop by Shesterkin. Hughes took a shot there. It was blocked. Well, Rangers. Shesterkin making a couple of stops now.
17-15.
Hughes cutting in. Hughes passes it back.
Brace is totally a green egg. And Lip says, speaking of Christmas, did you get a tree? We didn't yet.
Not yet.
No.
Here's Hughes. Hughes, sharp angle shot. Puck bouncing around. It bounced off the crossbar.
Oh my God. It was like a hacky sack with the puck.
Shesterkin made a stop, and then the puck bounced off the crossbar, landed right in front of him.
Oh my God. 4 stocks so far for Jersey,
Yep.
None for the Rangers.
Another slow start here for the Rangers, letting Jersey kind of have their way to start this period. Edstrom here tries to play it around. Rangers here at the blue line. Devils force it out.
17:05.
Edstrom cutting in. Edstrom draws the penalty.
Oh.
Edstrom was hooked there. Edstrom using the strength in the body there. Shot there, blocked. Rangers go to the power play. Edstrom able to draw a penalty.
All right. I thought they were going to be able to get that in there, though. Let's go.
Looks like Siegenthaler took a hook right there.
All right. Sorry. No, Lips, we got to do it soon. I'll probably try to do a thing with it. Birdie says, LOL, Mika. Mika says, I have a tree. It's called a tree in the front yard, LOL.
right, exactly.
Lips says, I'm an old man, Aaron. I should live so long that you guys would start to watch it finally. Sorry, Lips, you're not old, but I get it. We got to do it.
It hasn't been that long, has it?
No, we gotta do it. I'm sure we're gonna love it too once we watch it.
So Rangers go to the power play for the second time tonight. Oh, for one.
Versus Lips. Oh, I hope you have many more years left ahead, old buddy. I agree, bro.
You don't want to leave us hanging watching this team. Come on.
All right, come on.
So, here's Fox. Panarin shot. That one goes wide. Puck just kept in by Panarin. Good play.
Lips says, I thought it was Miller, but tough to see on the replays. The defense. 134.
Fox with it now. Fox over the line. Zibanejad gets it to Panarin. Back to Zibanejad. Cross ice. Trocheck. Here's Fox. Shot. That one blocked into the corner. Rangers can't hold the line.
Bryce says, Andrew Miller is a -2, so.
No, then he was out there. Trocheck behind the net.
1 minute left.
Fox holding. Fox, stop there. It was the tip on the way in. Markstrom made a stop. Panarin again.
Come on.
Tried to get it to Kreider for a tip. Plays it back. Here's Panarin.
40 seconds.
Trocheck there. Saved by Markstrom.
Come on.
Rangers still have it. Fox, shot. That one wide. Fox has it again.
25 seconds.
Panarin. The puck goes out of the zone.
Gosh,
Nobody
darn
was
it.
at the blue line.
Unbelievable. Lips at Igor earlier. Hello, Brandon.
What's up, Brandon?
Brandon Thomas. Brandon says Igor's contract will hurt the Rangers for a long time. I'm going to pay all that money.
Oh, yeah, if they do that. Where's the puck? Markstrom made the stop. Power play's over. Hedel throws one right out in front. Kakko now. Kakko.
14:38.
Nice play. Cooley throws a hit. Puck bouncing around here on the boards. Now the Devils dump it out.
Hey, Schnazzy.
What's up, Schnazzy?
Schnazzy says, what the hell happened to this team? It blows my mind that these were the same players. We're 2 games away from playing in the Stanley Cup.
Yep.
I agree.
Well, when it rains, it pours, man.
RG, it's the New York Rangers power play. Bruce says, I agree, Brandon. That's why when the best let him walk if he wants money. That's why the best let him walk if he wants the money. Last thing we need is an even worse Mika contract on this team.
Right.
Yep. Whit says, just got home, gave Lester a meat stick treat. Oh, that's so nice. I bet he loved it. Lip says, Brody, our church had a get-together last night, an old-time arcade that had go-karts and laser tag. I played laser tag for the first time ever. 4 10-minute sessions with a 1-minute break in between. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot of time. That's like 45 minutes almost. That's awesome. That is awesome, Lips. Let's see. Thought I was going to die from a heart attack after the first round. That's a lot. That's intense for 4 10-minute sessions back to back in only a minute.
Face off here in the Jersey end.
That's real fun. RJ said, you cannot watch this game on your phone on MSG. This app, so you can only watch the game on Gotham Sports. Oh, interesting. Makes such limitations. 15 minutes.
Rangers win it. Shot there, gloved by Markstrom. I'm going to have to switch it over.
Okay. Want me to do anything to help you? If you need help getting it, let me know. Let's see. Whit says, seeing a lot of empty seats at MSG. Oh, I wasn't even looking.
Yeah, there hasn't been too many. I noticed it earlier, but I wasn't sure if they weren't filled yet. But
poor Raiders is going to a meet and greet tomorrow, and it's hard to be excited about that. Like, well, I'm sure, hopefully, Raiders going to have a good time anyway.
Right.
But it's rough. Hello, Mr. Twister. Mr. Twister says, Mr. Twister. Mr. Twister says, I have to say that as a Flyers fans, I hate the Rangers, but you guys are all right. Have a like. Thank you,
Appreciate
Mr.
it.
Twister. I get the
right.
team loyalty, yeah. So appreciate the compliment. That's very nice. Let's see. But yeah, it's always good to be a passionate fan. I respect that. Lip says, I'm just waiting for you to tell me you don't have Hulu and you can't watch it after all this time. No, we do have Hulu now.
Right now.
As long as The Bachelor's on, which it's not on for a couple months. No, I'll still get it. We'll watch it. I hope that doesn't happen now that you mentioned it. Where it says, Lips, yeah, I don't know how my mother has done it being a fan of this team for over 70 years. Haha, yeah.
God bless.
Yeah.
God bless.
Lips says it must have been tough, Brody. Yeah. Yeah, but she got some good seasons in there too, I think, right? But a lot of them must have been
more bad ones than good ones, that's for sure.
So much respect to your mom, Brody. Oh my God. Let's see. Brody says, Marky having one of them all games for Vancouver.
Yeah, he's looking solid out here.
Lips says, at least they're getting shots on this power play. That's true. Brody says, yeah, especially in the 1980s, Lips, when we both had to watch the Islanders win 4 cups in a row. Oh, man. Sorry. RG said, hit those likes and subscribe. Thank you, RG. Thank you, everyone. RG said, Blackhawks 0, Maple Leafs 1, first period, 3:13. All right. Liv says, yeah, I remember the first 2 years they won. I was living in Flushing still before I went to the Navy. The city was just not back then. Oh. I thought it was awesome, though. Scum says, wait, Scum was here, right? Yeah. Scum says, Rangers getting rolled. Rangers getting goalied. That's different.
Yeah, I mean, they've had some looks here.
All right, 13:01. No, 13:50. Sorry.
Devils have it behind their own net. They'll move it up.
19 songs for the Rangers, 10 for the Devils. Okay.
I said the Rangers could score one.
Yep. Let's see.
This one, Markstrom comes out to play it. Devils. There's a whistle here. I'm not sure what the whistle is.
Where says, haha, glad you had fun with that laser tag.
Yeah.
Sorry, missed that comment. Another perk of getting older. I miss things right from my face. So. No, I do that. Well, yeah. I was gonna say I do that all the time, and then, your response.
I'm not even worried about that right now.
No. Oh my God.
Can't even make old
That's
jokes
how
right
sad you are. Wow. Oh no. Oh my.
Here in the Devil's End.
All right, come on.
Heedle on the draw. Rangers are getting some looks. They got to get one past Markstrom. Dylan banks this one up. Rangers stand tall at the blue line, keep it in.
13-20.
Hamilton takes a hit right out in front. Heedle made a great play there, but the puck didn't go.
Liv says, after laser tag, we went outside to run the Le Mans track in the go-karts. Froze my ass off, but it was fun. I'm a very good driver, Rain Man.
Rain Man. Yeah.
I haven't seen it. Yes, I have seen it. I haven't seen it in a long time. You have not seen it. Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
I see Jeopardy. I see Jeopardy. Jeopardy's on. Oh, that's great. I'm glad you had fun though outside. Man, that's gotta be cold.
Oh, it was such a good chance there for Panarin. It was a great pass from Heedle, I think, right there. And Markstrom again with a big stop.
Second period songs are 9 for the Rangers, 3 for the Devils.
Shot here from the blue line. It was juggled by Markstrom. And I think the Rangers took an offensive penalty.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
It's going to be goalie interference on Kreider. I think he can't believe it. Rangers had the puck when they blew the whistle. That one going to be on the Rangers, the penalty. They're having a discussion here. Maybe. I didn't see any goalie interference there.
Versus back then, it was good, kind of crazy.
Yeah,
I bet it was. Yeah.
That's nonsense. So we
let's see. Lip says, I'm going to order the damn DVDs for you. You're so sweet, Lips. You don't have to do that. No. No, we're going to do it. We're going to do it.
The call is. Oh, it's Riley Smith for tripping. I didn't see it. Here it is. Miller fired a shot. Okay, that is not. Where's the trip? Okay, Riley Smith came in. He might have somebody. Yeah, I guess he did get the stick on the skate. Really hard to tell there. Either way, Devils have a power play.
Let's see. Hello, Victor!
What's up, Victor?
Hope you're doing well. Victor M. Victor M says we're getting beat by the New Jersey Yuck. Yeah,
that's right.
That's true. Versus Lips order the DVDs, then put them in the DVD player, tie them to the couch with their eyes held up with toothpicks, exactly like a Clockwork Orange thing. So sure. Brandon says to Victor, Devils are way better this year. Most people don't realize. Oh no, we've been talking about it here. We know.
I've noticed since the season started. I mean,
it's been a concern.
Rangers take it out. They might come down shorthanded.
135.
Kreider. Shot there. It was played by Markstrom. Rangers were kind of out of gas there. And here come the Devils. Hughes now. Hughes over the line. Centering try. Shot.
Oh, no.
That one hit the post right there. I thought maybe Shesterkin got a piece of it. Here come the Rangers. Carrick. Kreider a shot. Oh, he fanned on it. Kreider. It was a 2-on-0. It was Kreider and Carrick.
105.
Here's Heischer. Oh, that was a chance for the Rangers, man. That was the chance. Kreider's normally so good at that.
No.
Oh, boy. Devils here now setting it up. Nason goes back to the point. Nobody's there. Rangers catch a break.
4 seconds.
Here's Hughes. Hughes over the line.
Lips is a lot of Brody. 30 seconds. Oh my god.
Oh boy, where's the puck? This one sideboards here. Is there another penalty? There's another penalty against the Rangers.
Oh no. Are you fucking kidding me?
Is this another penalty? I think Fox does not look happy about it.
There's 22 seconds left on this
It's going
one.
to be 5-on-3 for New Jersey.
Oh my god. Hello, Royce!
Jesus Christ. What's up, Royce?
Royce is sending hugs to Rangers fans and to Aaron and Andy.
There's Kreider. Yeah, Kreider fanned on it. And then he desperately tried to get a backhand on net after he fanned on it.
That's supposed to be like his thing.
Damn it. Fox with the hook.
Oh my god.
Rangers in trouble here.
Oh my god.
Rangers in trouble here. Down by 2, 5-on-3 for 21 seconds.
All right, let's go.
And of course, the Devils win the faceoff. Here. Shot. Saved by Shesterkin. Puck. Played back to Hughes.
7 seconds on the 5-on-3.
Here's Hamilton. Shot. Scores.
Damn it! Are you kidding me?
Hamilton scores with 2 seconds left, so the power play will stay. 5-on-4 now.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It couldn't have been like 3 seconds later.
3-0 Jersey.
Oh my god. With the whole full power play. Right?
Just about. It was kind of a broken play. The pass, well, maybe it wasn't actually. It might have been a pass over to Hamilton right there. Nason missed it. Hamilton just picked it up. But Hamilton scores.
We're gonna need the hugs. Thanks, hugs to you too, Royce. Oh my god. Alright, let's get through a little bit. Let me see.
Rangers getting worked here. Again, they good for most period. And then they took 2 bad penalties back to back.
Alright, here we go. 134. Hello, Lou!
What's up, Lou?
Lou says Devil's gonna make you pay for that.
Yeah.
And
They might make us
did.
pay twice, actually.
Yep. Sorry, guys, I'm just skipping.
Rangers had a 2-on-0 shorthanded and couldn't get the puck off. Kreider fanned on it. It was Kreider and Carrick, and then, Devils come down and score.
114 is so upsetting that it could be 2-1 with the short-handed goal.
Hollow with it, plays it back. Luke Hughes now. Rangers poking ahead. Good play by Zibanejad, but Devils recover.
See, Stephen A says, "What the hell am I watching?" Whit says, "You are watching the fall of the Roman Empire." Mika says, "Lavi getting fired in the morning. Fired in the morning." LOL.
I mean, he could. Who knows?
35 seconds. Teresa says, "Hi, Steven." Teresa says, "Hi, Lips." Scum says, "They play like junkies in withdrawal." RJ said, "Devils goal 3-0.
It's an insult to junkies. Heischer now. Heischer drop pass. It was partially blocked. Back to the point.
15 seconds.
Hughes moves it over. Heischer shot. Gloved by Shesterkin.
Roy says, "Yep, saw that coming. Devils have way too much talent. Our defense is way too shitty to give them a 5-on-3.
Yeah. You can't even give bad teams 5-on-3s.
I was hoping because we're 20 seconds that we could just get through it. I think it was 22 seconds, and they couldn't do it. Liv says 5-on-3 now versus how that needs something. They need something that's for sure. And Liv says 3-zip. Teresa says hi to Royce. Whit says, "Okay, so if the whole team is not on crack, maybe they need to be." Oh, that's what.
Again,
right.
I'm at the point where it couldn't hurt. Crack, you ever seen some of these crackheads? They can lift cars and shit. Get the whole team on crack.
Let's see. Yeah, Brandon Thomas says Devils power play has been good, so they pay for this. Anybody see that clip of Charlie Lindgren scoring a goal on himself? Yes, you showed me that. Thank God their team won. That would be horrible. Whitney says, "Jesus." RJ said the penalty for tripping and the Devils power play.
Power play is over. Rangers trail by 3.
We're still in the power play. All right. Sorry. Let's see. Whit says Kreider looks so pale.
Yeah, he's probably sick of what he's looking at.
Yep.
I'm
Lip says,
fucking pale.
time for already been a while. Barry says, oh my Kreider, that was so close to a shorty.
Yeah, I can't believe he fanned on that. What a terrible time to fan on a puck right there.
8:42. That would have changed so much like momentum for them, I feel like.
Yeah, you just got to score a goal here before the end of the second. That's the only way they have a chance is they have to get a goal by the end of the second period.
Yep.
Nice hit there. Trouba laid somebody out. Here come the Rangers. Hedl over the line. He tries to center one. Trouba couldn't hold that. It was a great play by Hedl. Trouba just bounced off his stick.
8:05.
Panarin now with it. Panarin. Shot. A block. It was a good shot by Laffy. Devils the other way. Bratt cuts in. Bratt still holding. Behind the net. Palat now. To the point. Shot. Stopped by Shesterkin. Rebound there. Stop by Igor.
7:41. Oh my God. Everyone's saying hi to Teresa. Teresa's saying hi to everyone. Mika says, get my dog to coach the Rangers. Oh,
Again.
Good, Mika.
Couldn't hurt.
Yep. Teresa says, that would be great, Mika. Hello, Dirk.
What's up, Dirk?
Dirk says, Igor's the problem. Wake up. He can't stop nothing. The goalposts have saved us 3 other goals. Igor has the nerve to ask the money. Mika says, Igor wants $14 million now. Teresa says, Igor's not the problem. Dirk says, Quick and goal would win. I like Quick a lot too, but he let us down last time. I understand the point. I thought he lost last time. Quick.
He played when we were at Mom's house.
Did he play at Mom's house? Are you at your mom's house? Oh wow! Oh, did I not realize that?
What are you on crack?
I don't know. There was a lot going on that day. I don't think I realized that Quick was in there. Okay, so he did. So the game before that, he lost. So he did get us the win.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's even more of a fair argument now, Dirk. Let's see. Lip says, Igor. Mika says, I gave up 6 the other day, so it might put my dog in the goals. There you go. That was the game I was thinking of, the bad game. Dirk says, all Rangers do is choke.
Did Quick play the Montreal game? I don't even remember.
No, you're probably right. I trust your memory better than mine. For real.
I'm starting to think Igor did play, but I don't remember now.
Stewart says, I knew the third goal was coming. That's why Igor had to stop those 2. Those 2 goals. 1-2. Not those also. Like TWO, not TWO.
They just need to score a goal.
Dirk says, Igor's first save.
I wouldn't go that far, but
yeah, it
certainly hasn't looked good. I will say that.
Yeah. Let's see. Mika says, game that Quick played, he gave up 6. Yeah, so I don't.
Maybe he didn't play. So
who played on Sunday?
So Shesterkin.
Because that's what I was the last when he played. That the game was bad, and I was very sad because I normally feel like he could do better. 7:30.
Well, at least this game's going semi-quickly. Shot there, and they score.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Hughes scores. It was a Hughes to Hughes connection. Hughes from the point. Jack Hughes on the rebound there, and it's 4-0 New Jersey.
I forgot they had brothers. Oh, 2 of the 3. Oh my God! All right. Stewart says the Hartford Wolfpack are better than the Rangers. Yep. Hello, Jay.
What's up, Jay?
Jay Miller says
tipped in front. Shesterkin made the first stop, but
oh God.
Where's the defense? Carrick is the only one back. Nobody on defense is back. There's Miller floating off in no man's land. God, Miller's so bad, man. When he's bad, he's bad.
Jay says, I got a feeling Igor tests free agency.
Yeah, could be.
Yep.
Could be.
Mika says, even free tickets wouldn't help us. Yeah.
All right. Well, or free tickets help anybody. Help the fans have something to do. Nothing to do for a day.
Teresa said, no, there's no way, Jay. RJ said, New York, Jersey Devil or nothing. Yeah. Mika says, get Quick in.
Yeah, you might be seeing him soon.
I don't know if you guys heard Andrew said you might be seeing him soon. 7-11. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are they gonna make it? Come on, come on, come on. No.
I don't even care.
Puck was right there.
I normally never leave the room during
I
the live
know.
game. I just walk out. Fuck it. There's.
I'm sorry, I could tell.
This game's pretty much over. At least be a miracle.
I thought Shazzy was in here earlier, but I guess not. Shazzy, were you in here earlier? I don't think so. Hey, Shazzy!
What's up, Shazzy?
Maybe we were. Sorry, Shazzy. Shazzy says trade everyone besides Laffy, Trocheck, Panarin, Cooley, and Fox.
I mean, again,
Yeah.
you got no complaint. No complaints from me, man.
Let's see. Lip says, oh, well. Brody says, Quick played and won the last game. Remember, he had that roughing penalty that fired the team up. So he did play at your mom's house. Okay. All right. Thank you, Brody.
Rangers are going to the power play. It's a delay of game on New Jersey. Maybe something can happen here. Something.
Let's do this, please, 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 please.
Delay a game here.
Wow, Brody, I can't believe I didn't even realize that was quick in there. I cannot believe that. All right, so he did do good last game.
Rangers are 0 for 2. Power play has. You know what? Doesn't even matter how it looked. It needs to score. Here's Fox. Fox holding. Moves it over to Panarin. Panarin goes down. Panarin shot. Saved by Markstrom into the corner. Zibanejad scoops it up. Fox here. Fox. Panarin. Shot. Blocked. Puck out of play.
Mika says game before Broadstar. Oh, game before to Brody. Okay, yes, but I didn't even realize they had that game. I'm glad he had a good game back. Yeah, because the game before that was horrible. Shazzy says keep Hedel, Mancini, Schneider, and Jones.
I keep all those guys.
Stuart says, how long is Dolan going to blow a fuse? Just a matter of time?
I couldn't tell you, man. Fox to Panarin. Shot there looking for a tip. Puck is loose. They score. Chris Kreider puts the Rangers on the board.
Okay.
Whoa! Whoa! Hey! 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 Power play has been looking a little decent here on this one. They've kept the puck in the Devil's zone most of the time. Again, shots in front. Kreider's right there. Wasn't the cleanest goal, but when you're down 4-0, there's no such thing.
I had to get it in. On power play and being down so low. If they didn't, it was
Kreider puts the Rangers up. I said if somebody needed to do something, Kreider is really the only veteran presence here. His 115th career power play goal.
Let's go. Hello, Clean.
What's up, Clean?
You're doing well, Clean. Clean says these guys look good. I think it was sarcastic. I think it was
about Jersey, probably.
I just thought it was sarcastic. Jerry says,
I'm sure it was.
Back in the old days, this would turn into a bloodbath with players taking runs.
Yeah, well, you can't really do that stuff anymore, but I know exactly what you're saying. Again, I'm surprised that wraparound tries. The second stops that. Puck is loose in the slot.
Oh my God. 5:58 or 5:59.
Do the Rangers just take a delay game? And the Rangers just took a delay game now. Where's my beer? Can't make this stuff up.
Bryce says, yeah, Jerk, my mother said that. Igor's having the nerve to ask for that much money when Panarin, Fox, Laffy, and Kreider took less to help build the team could be causing locker room issues. Yeah. Teresa decided to clean. Bryce says he's not even playing like he deserves a raise above his current $5.56 million.
Playing like he should be demoted.
Yeah. Jay says signs in Vegas tax-free. Oh, really? Clean says, LMAO, I haven't even watched this game.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Bryce says, LOL, Clean. Username checks out. Get in there and clean house with these lazy vet players. Yep.
Oh, God.
RJ said Blackhawks 0, Maple Leafs 1, and a first. Teresa says, I like Brody Bro. RJ said New York Rangers score 4-1. Hello, Dan S.
What's up, Dan S?
I think you've been here before. Nice to see you again. Dan S says, hi, all. Hi. Brody says, yeah, I know, Teresa. I did too before he revealed he's greedy. I care about the team more, LOL. And, well, we won't get shut out. Kreider is the one bet we should keep.
Yeah, he's really the one that keeps.
Prime said no shutout tonight. Check. Yes.
It's like we won almost, right?
Oh, my gosh.
Woo! Oh, my God.
Johnny Lewis says, Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Felicidad.
Yeah.
Very nice, Johnny Lewis. Liv says, I say,
exactly.
Danielle says, holy crap, 4-1. Yeah. Teresa says, Igor is not greedy. Liv says, Kreider for captain. Teresa says, hi to Real. Prime says, hi. Jay says, not greedy, LOL. He turned down $11 million. And Russell's like, watching the panic go down.
I used to have fireworks and music on that.
Oh.
And drinks. Top shelf.
Brody says, haha, player wanting more money. That fucking Connor McDavid, but isn't earning it, is a greedy son of a bitch. Let him fucking walk.
Yeah, he might be walking.
Prime
He'll
says,
go to a team with decent defense. He'll probably win a cup.
Prime says, Igor wants Swayman type money.
Right.
All right. I got to get up a minute.
All right.
We're all caught up.
Thank you guys again.
Yes. Thank you guys for hanging
Sticking
out.
through this fucking nonsense.
Yeah, I want to wipe this off real quick. Sorry, guys.
So, Jones is in the box here. Devils back to the power play. It's a delay of game. Rangers did have a chance shorthanded earlier in this period. Hughes moves it over. Hamilton shot. Stopped by Shesterkin. 5:42 left here. Yep, from tonight. Browns and Broncos. $1:44 here to go on the Jersey power play. Rangers 29 shots here. Devils 21, but really the Devils' shots have been the ones that mattered. Rangers send it down. Here comes Hughes. Rangers send it down. Scum said, I saw a video where you guys were saying not to play Igor. It made a lot of sense. They're better off trading him. You know what? If they trade him, it is what it is. Shot there by Hamilton. Goes into the corner. Hughes. Rangers pick it up. They backhand it out. 50-second on the New Jersey power play. Rangers pick it up. Coming in. Shot. Zibanejad, you fucking bum. And now here comes Jersey. Meyer right there. God, fucking Zibanejad, man. You can never show up and make a fucking big play. Breakaway shorthanded. And he fucking roofs it over the goalie. Just, oh my God. Shot there, stopped by Shesterkin. 20 go on the power play. Fucking Zibanejad. Don't even put the camera. This guy's not worth the fucking film that movies are printed on, man. Don't even put the camera on him. Look, the puck wasn't bouncing or anything. Okay, Markstrom might have got a piece of that now that I'm looking at it. Just gets a piece of it. Jesus Christ, man. What's up, Mr. Quinn? Is anybody else a little relieved that Igor didn't sign that contract right now? The offense and defense are at fault too, but still. Yeah, Quinn, man. You make a good point, because if we would have done that and this season would have turned out like this, Rangers would have been in trouble going forward. We probably still are going to be. But we would have been in the hole for a lot of money. Rangers kill it off. Zibanejad had the best chance of that power play for the Rangers, and he missed. Guys, the Rangers can get one more here before the end of this period. Maybe there could be some kind of hope.
Hello, Mr. Quinn. Chris says, hi, Andrew. He's not even worth the camera film.
It's really not, man.
324.
Rangers have 31 shots on net here. Back to the point. Fox right out in front. That was a save by Markstrom. I think there's going to be a penalty on Jersey. It looks like somebody got clotheslined here. Might be on fire. He went at the puck, and it looked like he clotheslined somebody. Might have been Hedel.
Jalen says, I got Aaron to sing. Day made.
You sang? Feliz Navidad, right?
Oh, you did! Oh, that's so sweet. That's so cute. Oh, my God, man. I forgot it already.
Is that not a penalty that he took? Maybe it's not. I thought it was a power play.
That's very sweet, Johnny Lewis. It's a good song, too.
Nope, no power play, excuse me.
All right, 3:10.
They blew the whistle right there, so I thought. They just can't gain the line. They're all sides. So they got to touch up. Here's Hischier. Shot by Nason. Saved by Shesterkin off the shoulder. Jones tries to move it up. Devils hold the blue line. Jones plays it around for Fox. They have Jones and Fox out here looking for some sort of offense, even on the blue line. Trocheck with it. Trocheck. Trying to make a move. Has it. Loses it. Can't lose. We're losing pucks here. Kakko tries to make a play. Fox pinches in.
.202. Rangers.
Now that's a penalty.
Okay.
Oh, Rangers might be getting one for embellishing.
What?
No, they're both getting them. Cooley's getting one. Cooley's getting one for embellishing. Are you kidding me?
God.
I've never seen Cooley embellish a call, ever. Embellishment on Will Cooley, the hardest working fucking guy on this team. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Let's take a look at this. Here's Cooley at the blue. How is that embellishing? The stick is between his legs.
Oh my God.
How is that embellishing?
Oh my God. Oh my God, you're right.
Are you fucking kidding me? You ever stuck a stick in the spokes of a bike? You can't move. The stick was between his legs. They call Cooley for embellishing.
Can they do anything about that? Can they review that or look at that? No, it's just it is what it is, huh?
That is one of the worst calls I've seen all season or any game I've watched, not just the Rangers.
That's really bad. Or you said 4-on-4?
That is absolutely
oh my God.
ridiculous that they called that on Cooley. I could understand if they called that on Marchand or Sean Avery or something like that. Rangers! Oh, Miller! It's a 3-on-1 for New Jersey. Tried to get it to Hughes.
129. Teresa's decided. Johnny.
Do you know what the fucked up thing is? The Rangers have had great scoring chances this game. It's another penalty.
What?
Kreider now. It's going to be a 4-on-3 for New Jersey. Are you kidding me with this game, dude?
Oh, my God.
What is it on Kreider now?
Lavi looks miffed.
Here's a chance by Miller. Oh, my God. He roofed it over the fucking net. Really? It's because it was on. He hit Jack Hughes. He's like the new Crosby. You can't hit Jack Hughes, any of the Hughes brothers. It's like an automatic penalty. Fucking pussies. Oh my God. It's a 4-on-3. Or no, it's a 4-on-3. No, it's a 4-on-3. Yeah, they didn't mark it up there. Unfucking believable, man. Some of these calls.
Let's see. RJ said 4-on-4 before. Oh no, I already
They
know.
score.
Oh my God! Of course they did.
Unbelievable.
So gross. Should have just been a power play for the Rangers right there. It should not have happened at all.
It should have been a 5-on-4 for the Rangers.
That's what I'm saying.
And then you call that bullshit call on Will Cooley. And I would have been even okay if they called the interference call on Kreider because that would have been 4-on-4.
Right.
Rangers getting screwed by the refs here in this period, man. I'm not saying they would have won this game regardless, but some bad calls here, man.
Mr. Quinn said, I've always hated the embellishment penalties. I get why there's a rule, but in a high-speed game like hockey, how can you prove what is and isn't embellishing in real time?
I can tell you right now, when the stick is between your legs and you're skating, you're tripped.
Right.
There is no way around that. You are getting tripped. And Cooley, like I said, you got to go by people's track records. If you're a ref, you need to know who.
Oh wait, it's a 4-on-4.
Who, like I said, I can understand that being called on like maybe Marchand, and it's still very questionable call because the stick is on the legs. If it was like Marchand or Sean Avery, maybe you call that. Will Cooley has never embellished a call in his young NHL career. I don't think he ever would either. And to call that on him when it was a blatant trip is a terrible call in my opinion. I'm not saying that because the Rangers were down 4-1. It's a bad call. The Kreider one I can understand.
It's 10 seconds left in the period, 15 on the 4-on-4.
Yeah, this period's over. Rangers got whomped in this period here.
Let's see. 2 minutes interference. Nick says, this ref fuckery call is just so indicative of this Rangers season. Just can't get it right.
Yeah, you really can't.
Corey says, LOL. Hello, Jeremy!
What's up, Jeremy?
Jeremy says, this team is so bad. We're never going to get over the hump.
Rangers Devils took a penalty at the end of this period. I don't know why. Right there.
Okay.
Hold on, Jones.
All right, so Rangers will come back with pretty much a whole power play.
I'm not sugarcoating the shit. The Rangers have played bad. They had a 2-on-0 shorthanded. Kreider fanned on the puck, kind of. He got a shot off, but he fanned on the initial shot, trying to go short side of Markstrom. Miller had a great chance. He broke in and he roofed it over the goalie. And they've had chances in this game. The Rangers have had plenty of chances. This is one of the few games where we're out shooting a playoff team, not like some bottom of the barrel team here.
Yeah.
So they've had chances in this game, but they cannot finish. They can't. And yeah, this game is probably over, down by 4 going into the third. But maybe we'll see a brawl or something here. Maybe the Rangers will show some sort of life here in the third period, maybe something to build off of. Because I'd rather be standing outside in the cold, honestly, than watching this train wreck of a fucking game.
Lip says, this is the dumbest game ever.
Pretty bad.
Very bad. Let's see, Teresa says hi to Neg. RJ said Devils 5-1 on the power play. 5-1, and they had a power play. Mr. Quinn says, I think before embellishing can be called, it needs to be reviewed in the replay. If there is any doubt about whether or not there was embellishment. I agree, because it's a hard call to make. This one was clearly wrong. But other times it's kind of hard to make, so it should be reviewable. Jack says, ouch. Bryce says, LOL, pathetic goal allowed. Whitney laced them up. You're on defense, offense, and in goal. You'll do.
Probably.
Whitney says, Brody, we got this, and we won't cost as much. Right. Bryce says, yep, I agree, Andrew. Shit call to match how the shit the Rangers are.
Yeah, that's a bad call.
Teresa says the Rangers are the best.
Very positive. Zibanejad also had a great play, too, and he roofed. Well, Markstrom kind of made a save, but just all around just nonsense here.
Jerry says, very frustrating. Yeah.
Yeah.
Barry says, you got that right, Whitney. I laced them up just for the experience.
Yeah.
RJ said the Stars are 20 the Devils, 1 for the Rangers. End of second. So they've caught up. They've gotten closer. We still have the lead, but it doesn't seem to matter. Mr. Quinn says, Florida has a 7-game losing streak. That was bad before seeming to wake up. I'm confident that the Rangers will get it together too. The team has too much talent to let it slip for too much longer. I like that.
I believe it when I see it.
That's
where I'm at. You know, I love all this. You know, other teams have done this, other teams have done that, and I do agree that there is a lot of talent on the Ranger team. You could have all the talent. I've known people who have had all the talent in the world, but they don't apply it. So what the fuck is the point of having the talent if you're not going to use it? So they need to figure that out.
I like the positivity, Mr. Quinn and Teresa.
Yeah.
I know that you this is more down than you've been in a long time.
It's just hard to get up on this team because, you know, it's not like we're sitting here and looking at the scores and looking at the shots. We're sitting here watching this every night they play happen, and this team looks bad. Yeah. It doesn't even look like mediocre. It looks bad. And even when they are getting the chances that they're getting, which they normally haven't been getting, like the 2-on-0 shorthanded, the Mika breakaway right there, the fucking the calls going the calls going against them. It's like I said, this team last year had an identity. It found a way to win games. You know, no quit New York, that whole thing. You know, when the Rangers were down by a goal or two, you thought this team could probably come back and win this game. You just don't have that with this team this year. You go down by 2 and you're like, this game's over. Maybe they can get it to overtime. Maybe. And that's a fucking stretch. So.
It's tough. It's losing its joy.
It's been a bad season. Yeah, I almost didn't even want to do this game tonight, honestly. Because I knew, I didn't think it was going to get this fucking ugly, but I knew they weren't going to win this game.
All right, with the Devils. Witt says, it's good if they pay for my parking and I get some Pokemon cards circa 1990. That's your contract. That's good. It's not bad. That's not bad. Teresa says hi to Quinn. Brody says, haha, that's a small price to pay, Whitney. Oh, and some Lester treats. Yes. Gotta add that to the rider.
A fucking ton of them.
Yes. Liv says, good news is we didn't pay to sit at MSG for this game. And hey, that's true. And hey, 45 more games until March 22nd. I'm sure they'll win another before we go.
They
better. They better. Oh, you're right. You're right. And yeah, that's true. That's a good point. We're not there, so that's true.
No, we're not there, but it's just bad.
I think, and I agree with Mr. Quinn said, and all you guys said too, I'm sure that, you know, that time, hopefully over time they can do something, but it's just getting very raw, like wound over and over and over again of losing.
The wound has been raw. Now someone's just dumping a dump truck of salt in it.
Yes. Yeah. Next says, Brody's our enforcer. Yes. Mika says, there's no way Cooley should have got a pen for fuck's sakes. Oh, yeah, there's no way Cooley should have gotten a pen for fuck's sakes. Right. And I heard JT Miller is on his way to the Rangers, and Mike's to be the new Rangers head coach within 2 weeks. But seriously, why are we playing so bad?
I didn't hear anything about the Sullivan thing, but I saw that they're heavily looking into bringing JT Miller back.
Yeah, I think one of you guys told us about last time.
And I know some people probably are not big on that because he used to play here. He's getting older. He was one of the few guys I wouldn't mind coming back to the Rangers.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, can't get any worse, really. JT Miller's a hard-working guy.
Scum says, this is the least scrappy Rangers Devils game ever.
Yeah, that too.
Last time they played, there was a fucking line brawl for crying out loud.
Yeah. I've seen the line brawl. I went to the machine and saw a line brawl there. And, this has been just... Well, if you got to look at it from the Devils' perspective. They're coasting to a W right now. Why are they going to fight and take penalties and take giving the Ranger potential power play? There's no reason for it. You know, Devils just are going to win this game and get the hell out of here. There's no reason. The Rangers are the one that should be showing some sort of emotion here.
Yeah. Already said Monday NFL football game tonight. Cleveland Browns 7, Denver Broncos 7. End of first quarter.
I guess every time you lose 5 games, then you have to fight. You have to wait till another 5 losses in a row and get a true ball fight, and maybe we'll get a win.
Oh my god. Bro says, hi, Nick. I might spend the rest of this game in the locker room or the hospital, but I definitely try to fire up the team. Yes. For Brody the Enforcer, yes. Mika says
more than anybody else would be.
Yeah. Mika says, is it because of changing or do the not care anymore? Seriously, Andrew, what the fuck is happening with our team? I see trades happening when window opens. Do you? And credit to anyone watching.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I see trades definitely coming up here in the future for the Rangers or whoever's able to be traded here on this core. And as far as the players, it's not that I think that they care. Something's going on, and it could be a locker room thing. It's really hard to put your finger on it when you're not there to know everything that's happening. Because obviously what we see looks pretty sad, and I don't think they don't care because they are getting chances. Like they are out shooting the Devils. If they didn't give a fuck, they'd be getting, outshot and blown out. So they are getting chances. I don't know what's going on here. They're going through a crisis here.
It sounds though like maybe like even once they get the opportunity, they're still messing it up.
Like, they can't finish.
Yeah,
even when they get the chances, they can't finish.
You just said that before, yeah. Mika says, I just went to the beer shop before and I'm already 8 beers in. Oh no. And you're lagging, you 3. Oh, no. Thank you for letting us know. I love that you say us 3, including Winnie. Glad you got your beers because this is tough. Sorry, Mika. Tree says, I heard that too, Mika. And Brody says, Andrew, last year I think there was a chance of getting to overtime. The team this season, though, be lucky if the score doesn't get worse.
Oh, there's going to be like 8-1, maybe 8-2. No, it'll probably be like 6-2 Jersey at the end of this game. Like, realistically, probably like 6-2 Jersey, if the Raiders even get one.
Whitney says, Lester gets a treat. Butler, I saw a guy to follow him around with treats on demand and clean up his poops. That's great, Whitney. Yes. Yeah, that's fair. That's good. That's good contract.
You should sign Zibanejad for that job.
Yes, exactly. You take Zibanejad's spot, and Zibanejad becomes the Lester Butler.
Clean up Lester's poops.
Yep. And Brody says, LOL. Nick says, Brody, sometimes you don't get the calls. Yeah.
Sometimes you don't get anything.
Yeah. Mika says, Brody, get your skates ready. We're going up to call. Hey, LOL. Brody says, yep, that's fair. That's true, Nick. Haha. And Clean has a funny face and says, this team is funny.
Seems funny, like not like a clown. Like this team is not amusing me at all.
This team is funny like a clown, like Gacy, John Wayne Gacy.
So this team's just killing people? Yes.
Yeah, spirits.
Slowly,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, killing spirits.
You're gonna say they're a clown.
Killing my Christmas joy.
Yeah. Remember last year? Was it last year or the year before that we saw Santa? And
oh my God! I forgot about that. Oh my God!
We saw Santa. I wish I could have.
We made a video of it, didn't we?
No, not that moment
Not
because
that
it just
moment.
happened so like organically. There was no time
Oh
for it.
my
But
God! I forgot
we met a
about that.
Santa. We did have the video of the Santa in one of the Christmas things we did a couple of years ago. And what'd you say?
We were surrounded mostly by like kids and everything, and then I asked Santa if he could get the Rangers a Stanley Cup win, and he just leaned over me and he was like, "There's something Santa can't even do." I laughed because I thought it was pretty funny. I was like, "Oh no!" Like the fucking Red Ryder BB gun thing. I was like, "You're not
show your eye out, kid.
You're not getting it, kid.
Yep.
You're not getting it."
Yep. No, there weren't any kids. We got there first, and he took us to the side. He was like real magical.
No, I'm just saying it was like an event for.
It was for kids, right? But we were scared to go out because we didn't want to take the place of kids.
Right,
but he was like, before the event started.
Because I thought he wouldn't even talk to us, but he did.
I know.
He
was
did,
great.
and then he said that, and I was like, "Oh, you're a funny guy." Apparently, it wasn't mine though.
No. Let's see, Brody says, and the JT Miller's thing is bogus. No way the Canucks are selling players when they're 13-7. Oh, that's too bad. I wish I remember. Maybe
it's all just
maybe.
rumors.
Yeah.
Again, but I wouldn't be opposed to the Miller thing.
Witt says, I'm going to go way out there and say maybe someone slept with someone else's wife, and that's why everyone is horrible. Could be.
Just one wife? There's a bunch of them. That shouldn't affect everybody.
Right. Maybe
just some line mate's wife.
Yeah. Maybe that's what it is.
Don't sleep with the other D guy's wife or the other forward's wife. Other than that,
it's fair theory, Whit.
Should be fun.
Nick says there was a playoff game when we played the Islanders in 1979. The Islanders player shot the puck. It clearly hit the top of the post and went out. They called it a goal. Rangers won the game anyway. Thank God they won it anyway. Oh my God.
What did they do when they went into the net? Where was the puck? It just disappeared? They just got a new one?
Yeah. Oh my God. That's so crazy. Let's see. Hello, Kevin. Kevin Perez.
What's up, Kevin?
Hello, Kevin. Kevin says, oh, Trocheck is like fragments. Quinn says, personally, I still don't like the idea of Trouba as captain. Solid player, but just like Marchand, can you truly see him as captain? Can you truly see them as captain material? Asking for an honest answer.
No, we talked about this on Saturday's game briefly. I was shocked when I found out they made him captain. I really thought at the time it was Zibanejad dog water. I thought it was going to be Kreider as Zibanejad, and then Trouba came out and was like, oh, Trouba's the captain. So I don't think he's captain material, but I was shocked when they announced him as captain. I was.
Yeah, it just seemed weird. But they said he was good in the locker room, and we didn't see any improvements until he threw his helmet, and then there was some spark. But see, Mika says, we don't know what's happening behind the scenes, so yeah, we can only think, right? Teresa Society. Kevin? What?
I don't even want to think.
Sorry. Brody says, that's very true, Mika. Things going, we just don't know. Yeah. Mika says, Brody Miller to the Rangers. It's true. It's damn true. I hope so. Jerry says, might have to watch a real sport, professional wrestling.
All right. At least you got a storyline with that or something.
Whitney says, the Rangers are killing the Christmas joy. They are.
They're fucking Grinching it, man. They're trying to steal it.
Yeah. Mika says, dear Santa, all I want for Christmas is a fucking win before Christmas. LOL. Anyone agree? Yes, before and after. I'm with you, Mika. When Jesus, the Rangers killing Santa's joy?
Nope, Santa just looked at me and said, sorry, kid.
Yeah. So there's even something.
Nope, just can't do it, man.
He was a great Santa, though. I mean, I wish the answer was different, but he was great.
Hey, at least he wasn't a liar.
That's true. Santa is not a liar. Let's see, Whitney. Oh, no. Brody says, well, stranger things have happened, Mika. Haha, but I'd be shocked if it did. Yeah. Well, you can hope. So you're saying there's a chance. No. Brody says the Rangers are that one kid out of 100 that just had to pee on his lap.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Mika says Zach's Toronto winning. At least one of the people in chats are winning. There we go. The Leafs. All right. I forgot.
Great.
That's right. RJ was saying the Maple Leafs. Yeah. Yep. There you go, Mika. There you go, Zach. When he says, we go to see Krampus every year. The kid gets to put in a giant sack and he takes a photo with me, LOL. Oh, really? Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's awesome. Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know they did a Krampus thing. Where did they do that? That has to be closer to the city, right? What did we go to?
That's egg.
We went for a thing, but the one that we went to go see, the guy from The Walking Dead, Negan.
Oh, I don't know what that was called or where that was.
Oh God, I wish I could remember. It was like, I feel like it was a German thing, but it wasn't Krampus.
It wasn't anything like that.
I forgot what it was. Anyway, we went to it because we saw the guy playing Negan was on Jimmy Fallon.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Yeah.
He was on Jimmy Fallon. He said, "Oh, I'm going to be in that parade." And we said, "Hey, that's not terribly far. Let's go to it." So we went to it. It was kind of far. We went to it. It was far. We went to it and we didn't see him. If he was in it, he had like a costume on or something. We didn't see him. Lost the car. Didn't remember where we parked because it was late. We parked on like a side street. Walking in the snow.
It was a terrible night.
Yeah.
It was like 10 degrees out.
Oh, it was freezing.
Terrible.
Freezing. And
I'd still pick that night over watching this game.
Yeah. But that sounds awesome. That's very cool. I see Krampus. You put him in a sack. Teresa says, I agree with you, Mika. Hello, HB Sports.
What's up, HB?
HB Sports says, go Leafs, go. Go Rangers. Oh, Zachary's in here too, big Leafs fan. I'm glad you brought that up, Brody. And yes, congratulations to you guys. I hope you guys hold the lead. I hope the Rangers can take the lead back. Hello, Mario.
Never had the lead.
Well, I'm sorry. Can
just
take the lead.
Just fucking tying would be a miracle right now.
Yeah.
4 goals in the third.
I mean, it could happen. I don't necessarily expect it to. But
it could happen. It probably will.
Let's see. Hello, Mario.
What's up, Mario?
Mario said this is a sad state of affairs. It is.
thought it'd get this bad, really.
I mean, it is the Devils, so we knew it was going to be a hard team. They do kind of seem like they're putting on some pressure at times. It should be the whole fucking time, but at least some of the time. Here's the kid we got to put these kids in. So maybe next game will be better.
This kid was a jinx when he came on the pregame.
No. Let's see, Teresa says hi to HB. Whitney says the Curiosity Shop on Long Island does Krampus, but if you Google it, a lot of places do it. They even have the option you can bring your pet for photos. Oh, wow. Oh, that's very cool. I'll have to look into that. That's cool, Whitney. I'm glad you brought that up. RG said Blackhawks 0, Maple Leafs 2, second period 3:02. Let's go, Leafs. There's Zachary. Zachary says Leafs 2-0. There we go. HP Zachary is our number one Leafs fan. You're a big Leafs fan too, it sounds like. Let's go. Let's see. David Bruce says, what a disaster.
I feel bad for anybody who gets that autographed Mika Zibanejad stick.
Oh, yeah.
I guess if you're bad, you could fucking some kindling. Take your hatchet to it and start a nice fire. Throw your Zibanejad jersey on it and do some fucking voodoo and dance around it. So Devils did take a penalty at the 20-minute mark at the end of the second. So
Dave Bruce says, what a disaster. We definitely need a change of fortunes. Off to bed, not in the best of moods. Night all. Good night, David. I'm so sorry.
Don't blame you.
Yeah. Thank you for being here.
Rangers are on the power play for 1:50. Markstrom makes a stop right there.
Good. I knew it was going to be almost like a full one. All right, come on, Rangers. Let's do something right away.
It's clearly like if the Rangers have any chance of coming back here, they have to score on this power play.
Yep. And even that's a long shot, but they have to right now.
But that's where
Yep.
This is where you have to start.
Yep. I agree. They have a great night, David Bruce. Bro says if this game stays the same or gets worse, it's the kind of loss that will get Dolan's attention. He doesn't like seeing empty seats at MSG. That's right.
He's a business
Wait,
man.
or Lauren was saying there's a lot of empty seats.
Zibanejad shot was blocked. Fox tried to chip it in. Devils take it.
135.
He's sure.
Oh, God.
He's sure. Puts on the brakes. Kreider moves it over. Trocheck went to the net, but Rangers play it back.
115.
Yep. Devils send it down. Nothing cooking on this power play.
Hello, Adam.
What's up, Adam?
Well, I'm says hello, Andrew and Aaron. I'm having New York vanilla cheesecake right now. Whoa, that sounds so good. It's delicious digestive biscuit core that's stronger than this shitty team's core right now. How did it come to this?
Good question. Here's Zibanejad. Fox now. Panarin looking down low, right out in front.
Oh, come on.
Zibanejad tried to put one in there after the missed shot.
38 seconds.
Fox. Zibanejad. Shot there. Where was that pass? It was a pass by Zibanejad, actually.
23 seconds. Oh.
Kreider. Trocheck shot. Blocked. 15 to go on the man advantage. Panarin. Shot there. Blocked. Power play's over. So, that was really the only chance the Rangers had.
Gosh, darn it.
Unless something quick.
Oh my God, they really needed that.
Again, Devils blocking a lot of shots here. Rangers can't get a shooting lane at all. Here's Miller. Miller moves it over. Rangers keep it going around the boards. Kakko pressured. Devils played out.
Teresa said, sleep well, David, and hi to Adam. Adam says, hi, Teresa. Brody says, LOL, Andrew, Mika's stick probably won't even light on fire. If you put it on a burning fire, it's probably like peeing on it.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. It's a good point. It's like not even good for that.
So,
not even good for that.
17:07. Ray says, yeah, say what you want about Rempe, but he's entertaining and more fun to watch than any player on this team.
Yeah,
I agree.
that's the one thing he does have.
Teresa says, I agree, Quinn. And I like Matt Rempe. I like him too. He does. He just kind of sparks something, and the Rangers are seeing some.
Yeah, I mean, Rempe is what it is. I don't think he's this team's answer, but at least if you're going to watch the Rangers get killed, at least you can be out there throwing the body around. That'd be nice to watch.
So didn't we kick the Devils' ass every game last season?
We swept them last year.
This is just sad. Bring in some of the promising players at the Wolfpack until the contract situations and trades can be solved. That's what I'm saying. Why are we not doing this? Sit down with the other people just for a statement to the players, right?
Never
And a
happened.
statement to the
Never
fans
happened.
that you're actually trying to do something.
Shot there was tipped, but Markstrom made the stop. Lindgren moves it over.
16:02.
Lindgren looking for a lane. Here's Fox. Fox makes a move, cuts in. He fucking loses it, of course. Fox gets it back, tried to center it, went through. Rangers got to get on sides.
Let's see. Brady says, me too, Teresa. Rempe is fun to watch. That's what I mean. At least it's something. And says, at least Rempe would get stuck in. He might still be a work in progress, but he cares and is hungry to prove a point and wants to be competitive.
Well, that's where the the youngness in him comes in.
Mm-hmm. But it's important. It's like they forgot how to care.
Hamilton now shot.
Oh, jeez.
That one wide.
15-15.
Now the Devils spending some time in the Rangers' end. Shesterkin plays it back.
Hello, Sal.
What's up, Sal?
Hope you're doing well. Sal says, when they play good teams, they get blown. When they play games, they barely win. Time to change the core.
Yeah, it's looking that way.
Bruce.
Rangers will be in a rebuild very shortly, the next year or two. Rangers cannot let Devils establish any zone time here. I mean, obviously this game's probably over, but
14-41. Let's see. Sal or Bruce says, Sal, yep, we're 1-7, about to be 1-8 against teams in playoff spots.
Who even beat a playoff spot? It's been so long, I don't even know. What team did we beat? The Canucks? Probably the Canucks, right? Here's Jones.
14-14.
This one tipped in. Cooley will go after it. Pesce moves it up here for New Jersey. Shot there. Stick save by Shesterkin.
He says this place is like a library, LOL.
I can only imagine. Yeah, I've heard Annie here outside the Kreider goal, which was like a dull roar.
Oh, yeah. And Whitney had pointed out the empty seats, and Brody had said that Dolan will notice that. I hope so, because that's the only money thing that really, money is all that they seem to care about.
Oh, obviously. It's a sports organization.
Right. Which is crazy. Even if you're the owner, I know it's a business. I know it's an investment, but like you can't have like heart in your team. No, because they probably have a bunch of other businesses and stuff.
All they care about is money, money, money. We're the suckers who care about the team.
Yeah, but if you cared about the team, you'd have more fans and you'd make more money.
I'm sure they're making plenty of money.
Hello, David S. Wait, David S. Yes.
What's up,
Hello,
David
David
S?
S. I don't think you were in here earlier. David S. says, Laviette going to get replaced?
I thought he'd make it through the season, but now I'm not even sure.
Yep.
Not even sure, really.
He's not doing a good job of keeping it. We'll see. Even though I get it too, that you guys are saying that it might be that he is not allowed to make the moves that he would want to make. But I don't know if that's the answer, but it doesn't mean that they place him anyway. Brody says, yeah, Adam, unlike the Rangers, the Devils shored up their weaknesses in the playoffs, getting Markstrom and improving defense.
Yep. We definitely did.
Mika says, Sullivan or Quinn?
Oh, my God, not Quinn. We did that already.
Oh, for a coach?
We did that.
That was horrible. That was horrible when he was the coach.
Now, Mike Sullivan, was he the one who coached the Red Wings for like 27 years? I would take Sullivan.
Mr. Quinn says, Canucks at Vancouver.
Or is that the... No, I might be getting those coaches mixed up, actually.
What, Sullivan?
Yeah, I'm thinking of somebody else, I think.
Mr. Quinn says Canucks at Vancouver, who I'm not mistaken, which looking at their record at home is kind of whatever because Vancouver can't seem to win at home anyways.
So it was Vancouver, I think, the one playoff team we beat.
Nick says nobody's being sat/held accountable for its obvious. Drury won't allow it. No way would Lavi, with his winning experience, allow half the shit that's going on to be unaddressed. Fucking Rangers org.
Yep.
Oh, here's a trivia question.
Yeah, I don't really care about the trivia questions. So, Canstrom for whatever the trivia question was. 23.
One of two Rangers scored 20+ goals against the Devils. Yeah, that's I'm just going off what you guys say, and that seems to make a lot of sense. Where he's not allowed to make the moves, he has the experience to get it done, but if he can't do stuff, if his hands are tied, can't get it done.
13:20 to go here. Rangers trail by 4, which is great.
Let's see. RJ said NFL football game tonight. Browns 10, Broncos 7. Second quarter, 8:36. We got 13:05 here.
Trocheck fanned out a shot right there. Rangers at the point. They keep it in. Trocheck centers one. Laffy couldn't get to it.
Mika says New York Rangers' new coach will be me when I get rid of Miller. Mika, good Mika.
Hired.
Yep. Says Brody, yeah, I can see that, Brody. That's what the Rangers needed, but I guess they took for granted the power play and goaltending was immense last year. Now we are suffering and need change. Yeah,
there's got to be some change coming up here very shortly before the halfway mark, or we might not make the playoffs. So, there's got to be something.
Yeah. Stuart says, I agree. It should sound like Stuart says, I agree. It should sound like a library. It will send message loud and clear to Dolan. Stuart says to Mika, I agree. Yeah.
Shot here from the point. Stopped by Markstrom. He gets a whistle.
That's the only way to get their attention. Brody says, the core doesn't deserve a fourth coach in 5 seasons. It's the fucking vet players that need replacing. But then again, maybe these lazy assholes deserve Quinville.
Oh, Quinville. Okay. Is that what it say?
Quenville.
Yeah.
Brody says, Drew is the one that needs got that right tonight. Yeah. Is that a possibility or no?
I'm not sure what the coaching possibilities are. You guys probably know.
No, Drury to go.
Oh, yeah. Dolan will get rid of him if this continues.
Oh, so Dolan can just be like, oh, that's right. We talked about this the other night. He could be like, you're gone. He doesn't have a contract or anything like that. Okay.
Unless Drury makes like an immaculate move and somehow pulls the season out of the fucking gutter.
11:53.
Rangers over the line. Gets it to Cooley. Cooley lets it go. Heedle's there. Devils will move it up the right side. Stopped at the blue line by Miller. Keeps it in. Rangers have it here in their own end. Cooley doesn't have a stick, so he makes a change.
11:30. Says Brody, because the Devils ironed out their problems by a few levels, which is disappointing. The Rangers allowed complacency, and now cap space is tricky and a confusing time. Things will change. And Mika says Brody, Drury in bed with half the team. Example: Miller, Trouba, Mika, Z. And Brody says, yeah, Bam, you're 100% right as well. Lavia is doing the best he can with that roster. This goes above him.
Shot here, stopped by Shesterkin. Gets the whistle.
Because it's how many TVs we gonna break? Hello.
Well, I got plenty to break.
Lip says, is Laffy playing? Haven't heard his name all night.
Yeah, he's had a very. He went on air in the 4 games. He's been quiet here lately. That's all right. This jersey will be coming off. We'll start the cycle of jerseys again. They got to last 1 game. 1 game. That's all you're allowed.
10:54. I can't believe I didn't realize Quick was in that whole game. last game. There was a lot going on.
It's always chaotic.
Lacey and
Mom's house,
Maxie. Yeah, it's always a good time, but I just can't believe that I missed that.
Here's Brodinski. I haven't heard his name. Brodinski with it. Moves it over. Miller. Brodinski shot there. Stopped by Markstrom. Puck all the way down. Should be an icing on Jersey, and it is.
10-23. Let's see. Mika says, I just heard Laffy's name. His ears were ringing. Mr. Quinn says, I'm not entirely sure if it is a coaching problem. Lafayette has always been solid for most part, and it has a cup with Carolina. I think it goes deeper somewhere in that locker room.
Probably.
Both?
Probably.
Locker room problem and Drury problem.
Multiple problems, probably.
Yeah.
Lindgren here. Takes a shot. It was blocked. Another one towards the net. Stopped by Markstrom.
I got 99 problems, and they're all the Rangers. Adam says, Brody. Yeah, Brody, it goes higher up than him. He's done a great job and made the Rangers a real winning machine. When things suddenly go wrong, it has to fall on others to take responsibility. And Brody says, yeah, in hockey, coach is always the easiest thing to replace. In hockey, the coach is the easiest thing to replace and usually gives a boost to the team, even if the coach sucks. Dolan could make a coach change to hopefully sneak the team into the playoffs, then clean house if we still miss the playoffs or our first round out. Oops. Brody says, you have to add them, and especially when things start to fall shit on the second season with 3 coaches now, it's team issues. Players and uppers management.
I mean, we'll see what they do.
9:51. Thank you, RJ has the Sogs. 27 for the Devils. 33 Rangers.
We got a whistle here, a commercial break. Just under 10 to go here. Thank goodness.
On 27 Devils, 35 Rangers. And Mika says Dolan sleeping with Igor.
Maybe. I don't know, guys. Your guys' guess is as good as mine. I'm just waiting for this game to be over here. Rangers got nothing going. I mean, they're spending some time in the Devil's zone, but they're not getting bodies in front. Markstrom seeing all the pucks. He's making all the stops. And that 4-on-3 goal was kind of like, it was probably over already, but that 4-on-3 goal was like the dagger right there for the Rangers when they called that on Kreider.
Yeah.
They had already called the call on Cooley, the embellishment, and then the Kreider interference.
Should have been, like you said, power play for the Rangers and then 4-on-4.
Yeah, because that could have made it a 2-goal game.
Yep.
It is what it is. Rangers, I was really hoping the Rangers get this W because they don't play again until Friday.
Yeah.
Against Kraken. So, Rangers will be off for 3 days.
Hello, Donnie.
What's up, Donnie?
Donnie says, let's go Flyers. We have a couple Flyers fans in tonight.
Flyers, you guys beat us too. That's awesome. Nothing against the Flyers, but the Rangers probably should have won that game. Flyers will probably end up jumping over the Rangers in the standings the next 4 days because I'm sure the Flyers are playing. Rangers don't play till Friday, so Flyers could very well jump over the Rangers, which was a sad, sad day to see the Flyers in the stands ahead of the Rangers. Nothing against Flyers fans, but that's a sad moment for the Rangers. Thank you guys again for hanging out here. Still got 34 people in here hanging out watching this fucking shit show. Appreciate you guys being here with us on your Monday night. Laffy with a shot, saved by Markstrom. Devils flip out the rebound. That's like the best chance Laffy's had all game. It's an icing here on Jersey. 9:28 to go in the depths of hell over here. Mika said, thing is what's happening in the locker room. We don't know what's happening at training. We don't know anything. We don't know anything, Mika. Brody said Mika, that would definitely cause issues in the locker room because Vanjed would be jealous of Igor and Dolan. He doesn't want them sleeping together. He wants to get in on that, huh? Rangers now over the line. So, yeah, Sam and Joe will be off on the Friday game. They'll be back Sunday afternoon. So, games on Friday and Sunday here for the Rangers. This one all the way down. Another icing on Jersey as they're just going to prolong this fucking torture.
Oh, wow. Oh, Stella K.
Stella!
Stella K, you're so
Stella,
sweet. I
thank
hope
you.
you're doing well. This has been a tough game. I hope you're doing all right.
I hope you're doing something fun. Thank you, Stella.
Cheers, Stella K. Thank you so much.
Thank you
You're
so much.
Sweet. $10 super sticker from Stella K. The cute little fox hugging a heart. We all need our hearts hugged right now.
Thank you, Stella.
Thank you, Stella K.
Thank you, Stella.
So, yeah,
Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
very sweet. Thank you so much.
Like I said, I hope you're doing something fun while you're watching this, or just doing something fun, which is not watching this would be
Right.
funner.
Right.
Here's Jack Hughes dancing around here. Devils have no problem running some time off the clock, up by 4.
Did you see Timmy?
I did not.
Hello, Timmy.
What's up, Timmy?
Hi to you and Caitlin. You guys are well. Timmy says, drink something. He's been doing it. A lot of
This one tucked in. Another icing on New Jersey.
Did you read any of the other ones? Or?
I forgot where I left off.
Okay.
The Brody thing I left off about.
Mika,
Yep.
jealous, yeah. Mika says, Brody, I'd rather rant here on a Tuesday than watch this garbage game. And David says, I'm surprised you're not turned gray yet, Andrew. We need someone to fight for that jersey. I hear you.
Yeah, I said all I could really say. I mean, the Rangers just are lifeless out here.
Whitney says, yes, Stella. Brody says, thanks for donating to the
Yes,
channel,
Stella.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Teresa says, hi, Stella. Mika says, Stella, you donating to Andrew TV break. And Lip says, thanks for the donation to the channel, Stella. Yes, thank you so much. It's so sweet. Let's see. Brody says, haha, that's how me and my mother have learned to cope with this team shit over the years. We use comedic relief.
That's all you really do. That's all you do.
704 or 705. I'm sorry.
It's an icing. How many fucking icings are they going to be here by New Jersey?
David Bruce says we're actually out shooting them, but not scoring. So
That's-
something needs to change. Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah. It's unbelievable that we're outscoring them still or down like this. Let's see. Lip says, I got to look over the Flyers schedule to see what games I could go to when I'm in Philly for 6 stinking weeks in January through February. Oh, wow. That's a long time out there. I hope you do get a...
Yeah, probably better than this. They beat us.
Let's see. Whit says, taking a shot. There you go. Cheers. Cheers, Whit.
Oh, I should have a pink Whitney.
Oh, yeah. There's a drink that's called that.
Yep, I found these drinks called Pink Whitneys. I've been drinking them.
Yeah.
Little shot glasses. Or, well, they're like little shots, pretty much.
Yeah.
Here come the Rangers.
6:32.
They dump it in. Fox goes in deep, tries to make a play. Enstrom parked in front of the net. Carrick is there. Fox trying to keep this play alive. Carrick. Devils can't move it out. Rangers keep it in. Now the Devils can look for it out as they chew more time off.
Adam says, Stella bringing some Christmas cheer while the Rangers bring misery. LOL. Sabinajad, is that really you or Ebenezer Scrooge counting your money? LOL. Yeah.
So bad.
Yeah.
So bad. Everybody tonight, so bad. Trying to even think of a standout player in this game tonight, and I can't think of one. I really can't. I guess I'll just say Kreider. He's been good since he came back in his second game back, and he has the only goal.
Yeah.
And I thought he was even good in the Montreal game, providing that screen and that big body in front. So.
Let's see. Mika says, I'm going to watch Australia versus New Zealand in hockey later tonight. Oh, nice. That's cool. That's cool, Mika.
Probably better than this.
Oh, my God. Bryce says, yeah, I wish I went last season, Lips. No way. Oops. No. No way am I giving my money to this team unless they really turn it around. Ha.
God, no.
Right. 5:20.
Jones dumps this one in. Okay, well, at least it's almost over here. We can all get on with the rest of our lives.
Bryce says, hello, Andrew needs a broken TV GoFundMe. Right. I'll see if another seat is available next to us, Brody.
There you go. Yeah, Brody, come to the game.
Let's
bring a TV.
No, it will be better by then. It will be better by then. I'm just gonna believe. 4:45.
That's really all you could do.
No. Let's see. Bryce says, hello, Adam. Liv says, unfortunately, the Rangers are not going to be there. Oh no! While you're out there, oh no. Well, hopefully, you can still take in a game. Teresa says, no, Adam is a good player. RJ said Monday. Tonight. Browns 10, Broncos 14. Second quarter, 3:57. All right. It's a tight game, man. Oh, Whit says, I have a bottle. Love Pink Whitney. Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
That's great.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Yeah.
Sounded like a month ago, maybe?
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's awesome, Whitney. RG said Blackhawks 0, Leafs 2, third period, 7 minutes. All right. I would like to be in that game. Brody says,
flip this on at Lavi with it. Moves over to Panarin with a shot.
3:45. Brody says, if I didn't have to be up at 3 a.m. to snowplow, I'd be dipping in some whiskey by now. LOL. Wow, Brody, 3 a.m., man. Good for you.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, for wanting to hit the whiskey, this games, I just can't wait for this game to be over.
I know. Oh, RG says Stars Utah 0-0 for 5:20. Okay, says, hey guys, I've had a life-threatening not too long ago, almost fully recovered. Oh my God, Stella. Okay, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Yes. Oh my God. I'm glad you're almost fully recovered.
Yeah,
Holy
absolutely.
Cow. I've had to sell all my things / place and put everything in storage. I even wrote my will and gave my best friend a power of attorney.
Oh my God.
Let's see. I miraculously, according to my surgeons, recovered well. Wow. Oh my God, Stella. Thank God.
Yeah.
After a successful surgery, and I just got back / find a place the last time I was on live stream. I just started stuff. Anyway, so good to see you guys. So good to see you too.
Yeah,
Thank God you're still around.
Absolutely.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm glad to see that you're recovering.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so glad that
So you have to watch this shit Ranger team right now.
Yeah. Well, I'm so glad your surgery was successful. Oh, I hope your new place is great.
Yeah.
Hopefully everything worked out positively where you love where you're at now and everything. Oh my God. I'm so sorry through that. That's enough without surgery, having to move and do everything like that. Oh my God. I'm so glad you're here. Brody says Christ has been trying this game, but the team is so heavy with dead weight, he just can't carry it on his shoulders.
Yeah, he's been the standout guy for sure.
So okay, says probably won't be active for another week while I'm settling down, but I will see all you lovely people often again. Oh, glad that you're here. Oh my gosh, yeah. Take your time. Take your time. We're glad that you're just here anyway, that you're just still around. Oh God, Steph. Oh.
Pressed up for sure.
Yeah. Oh, thank goodness. I'm sure everyone, your BFF and everyone is so glad to be spending like the holidays with you. This is going to be even more meaningful because they have you, and thank God they do, and we do. Oh, Stella. Let's see. Nick says, "Good to see you, Stella." Lips is glad things are looking up for you, Stella. Wish we could bring you a win tonight.
Right.
RG said Blackhawks won, Leafs 3, third period 16-13. There you go, Leafs fans. Zachary, of course, and HB, and I think someone else. Rose is glad to hear your health is better, Stella. Yes. Oh my goodness. Stella says, anyway, hello, Teresa. It's so good to see you, and also hope you've been well. To Lips. Adam says, I see you on the ice, Ebenezer. Teresa, I agree. He can be, but right now he can be, but right now he isn't even breaking a sweat. Does it just run on that oily hair of his? That's how it works.
Talk about Savannah.
Yes. When you said that, I knew exactly what it was.
Yeah. So Jesus.
Stella says to Nick, I watched one of your videos. I was in the hospital. Stella, you are just the sweetest. You really are. Nick says, I was talking about drinks before. I had a bit of Fireball whiskey, half a shot. I was feeling no pain or worried about anything for a month. It's strong. It's strong, Fireball. Nick says, thank you, Stella. Adam says, Stella, glad you made a full recovery, Stella. That's amazing. You are back and it went well. Yes. 2:30.
Here's Trouba throws one. It was blocked. Shot there. Stop. Kakko throws one. It's the post. As if it matters at this point.
What's the crowd saying? It's not booing.
I can't even. There's not enough people here to hear the crowd, honestly.
Right.
Most of them have left or never showed up. They're not even going to bother to pull Igor. There's no point.
Bryce says, that's awesome, Nick. Stella says to Adam, thank you. It's good to be back. It's good to have you back. Nick says, Brody barely touched the bottom rim of the glass. Fireball. 150.
Yeah, you're probably just drinking it already.
Well, I mean, it was only a little bit. It was so strong, I think. RG said, Sogs are 27 jersey, 40 for the Rangers. The super chat off your screen. Oh, just giving it a little bit. Nick says, I was Jackie Gleason as Ralph Grandam. A little strong, but good. I haven't seen enough honeymooners to do a good impression. Teresa says, I'll be praying for you, Stella. So nice. Stella says, thank you to Brody. Glad to see a familiar face. So nice. Nick says, Stella, prayers coming your way and hugs. Yes. Stella says, thank you for your prayers. Teresa. And Stella says, oh, thank you, Mr. Nick, the record lover. And lifts Stella with a heart. Nick says, Stella, sir, will do just fine. LOL. Just kidding. Oh, my gosh, Stella. Stella, you're so sweet. Another 10 for
Thank
Stella.
You, Stella.
104. Cheers. Sorry. Cheers.
Thank you, Stella.
Okay.
Thank you for your help.
Sweet. Oh my gosh, we should be doing stuff for you.
know.
Recovering. Thank you, Stella K. So glad you're back.
Thank you, Stella.
Stella, you are so sweet. Stella says, thank you all. You all are amazing. You are amazing, Stella. Twins.
Aaron here at the blue line. Moves it over. Rangers, 40 shots in this game. 40 shots for the Rangers, and they still...
one goal.
There's a whistle here on a hand pass for 10 seconds. Rangers going to lose this game. Obviously.
Bryce is back at you, Stella. You're an inspiration to us all being the mods. Take all the time you need to recover.
Absolutely.
I agree. Let's see. Nick says to Russell, probably saying, we want a refund. Yeah. Probably it. Mr. Quinn says, all I'm hearing is, let's go Devils in the crowd. Really? I guess it's close enough.
I couldn't
be Devils fans. Stuart says, damn, I wish Bedard was playing tonight. I'm surprised he didn't play him.
He'll be back Friday, I think.
Bryce said, Stella K, you're the amazing one. Thanks for donating to the channel again. Yes.
Yes, thank you, Stella.
Nick says, yes, okay. Nick says, it's okay. Yeah, we do pretty well. RJ said, win, New Jersey Devils, game over.
Devils win. Markstrom with 39 saves tonight, and the Rangers fall to New Jersey in the first game of the season, 5-1. They kind of hit the gas and never looked back. And I know I said this before, but this was probably the worst game I've seen all season here. Even with the Rangers getting chances, they could not beat Markstrom. You know, Devils outplayed the Rangers here. And that's where we stand. And the Rangers are off now till Friday, so continue to not get points. Teams will probably leapfrog in front of them. And now it's going to uphill battle. Rangers, they can really start stringing some wins together, man.
They can figure out some way to get themselves together in these several days off.
They need like 5 wins in a row. Like, seriously, they got to get a winning streak going because bad performance here again. I'm not even looking at the stats. I'll be honest. I'm trying to get out of here as quick as possible. This was a bad game. This was a bad game. Another bad game of many bad games here. If Shesterkin let in a weak one, even if Shesterkin did let in a weak one, I mean, this game, the Rangers never had a grasp on this game. You know, again, this is of like a couple of chances here and there, missed opportunities, 2-0 from Carrick and Kreider. Zibanejad had a breakaway. Miller missed the net on a great chance. You look at the chances the Rangers did have, maybe this could have been a close game if they capitalized on those chances. But they did not. The Devils ran rampant here at MSG. And this is supposed to be a tough building to play in. But the Devils, they look like they're established here in the Metro. So,
well, they're doing well, and the Rangers are doing bad. So
right.
That's just what came together. Stella has a smiley face to Brody and Nick. Nick says, you are amazing, Stella. I have 30 subs now. That's so great, Nick. So nice, Stella. Mika says, as much as it hurts, yes, we suck. Yes, outplayed. We really need to forget this game, move on to the next one. And hell, credit to anyone still here. And have a good one. I'll see you in the next one, Andrew. Aaron, Andrew, Lifts, Andrew. Yes. Credit for you staying up with us too, Mika, and everyone for being here. It was a tough game.
Here. This was a real tough game.
Before I forget, I just want to say to everyone that for all the super chats and super stickers, thank you guys so much. Young Denzel, Whitney, Stella K, and then Stella K again. Thank you guys.
Everybody.
That's so sweet.
Appreciate the generosity and you guys being here with us in the super chats, even when this team is just really sucking an egg.
Brady says Bedard has an upper body injury. He stayed today. Oh, that's why he didn't play. I forgot.
Yeah, he got hurt in the Montreal game.
Lip says, see ya, Aussie. Have a good day. And Quinn says, is this bum a tape? Or I'm sorry, is this a burn the tape game and move on? Yes. I think, right?
I say look at it once, then fucking burn it, so you know how you fucked this up.
It's true.
You definitely need to look at what you did here, and then never ever break this tape out of the archives ever.
Stella K says, awesome. Awesome. Keep going, Mr. Nick, the record lover. Stella K, I hope you know so many people love you and appreciate you here. I'm so glad you're doing okay. We had no idea, or at least I didn't, and I hope you're doing, great coming out on the better end of it.
Absolutely. Hope you recovery goes good. And
it
sounds like it's going good.
Yeah.
Take it easy and don't push yourself for sure.
Yep. Mika says, I love everyone, even Winnie. We must stick with the Rangers through the highs and lows, the very lows. I'm going to the ocean with the clown turd noses. Bye! Yeah. Bye, Mika. We appreciate you. Bye, Mika.
Yeah, this was pretty low. This was pretty low. 1-6. The last 7. Pretty bad.
Nick says, I have another vid cooking. Yes, remind us when it's out, Nick. Check out Nick the Record Lovers channel. Mika says, let's watch the replay, everyone on my own. Not. Okay, bye.
I'd rather have Steve Valek sign stick here. At least you can't blame him.
Yeah. Let's see. Lip says, lost 5 out of 6. Yeah, they need to go into boss mode and run up 5 or 6 W's soon before the fans really start to abandon them.
I'm surprised they haven't yet, because I know a lot of us in here are getting pretty close.
Russell says this. I've seen this shot before, around 2000 to 2008.
The shot?
Maybe the shit.
Oh, the shit. Oh, yeah. This team's playing fucking terrible. They're playing terrible hockey.
2000, 2008. That's a long stretch. I hope we don't have to go through
That's
that.
what happens. Teams do that.
Nick says, I'm putting together an autobiography titled Nick Artano Jr. I tried my best. I'm probably saying your last name wrong, Nick, but that's awesome. Very nice. Adam says, Rangers can't finish 2s on O's even. I'm sorry. Rangers can't finish 2 on O's even, which sums everything up. Big problems at both ends, sadly.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't finish 2 on O's. You got a fucking problem.
Hello, Logan.
What's up, Logan?
Logan says, rebuild.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yep.
It's coming.
It is. So, okay, says, I will see you all later. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful night, Stella.
Stella, thank you, and have a great night.
Yes, we're so proud of you for all your hard work and getting through this. It's amazing. Nick says, Garden of Dreams, and we can't win for the kids. Never, apparently, right? Liv says, I'm out of here. I wish there was some show about hockey that could cheer me up over the next 4 days. Have a good night and week. Be safe in your deep snow. Bye. Bye, Liv. So we're going to have to check it out. Thanks for being here. Let's see. And Adam says, players for Stella K, you are the only winner tonight and amazing. Not the prayers and not just mortal zombies staying up and crying and complaining. Everyone lift your glass to Stella, please.
Oh, absolutely.
I agree,
absolutely
Adam.
so.
Lift your glass to Stella, absolutely. That was the only positive thing going on at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Stella. Oh, I didn't have it on top. Sorry. Let's see. That's beautiful, Adam. I'm glad you did that. Nick says, Lips, you could watch a 24-hour plowing competition. Sounds good.
Sounds more entertaining.
Nope. RG said, Sogs 27, the Devils 40 for the Rangers final.
Wow.
Nick says, just kidding about the autobiography would be too much drama, more than Hollywood. It would be great, Nick. You should do it. Let's see, Mr.
Yeah, I'd
Quinn.
watch it.
Yeah, Mr. Quinn said, maybe fans booing them off the ice is what they need. I'm sure it will piss them off enough to try harder. I hope so, Mr.
They've already
Quinn.
been booed off the ice like twice this season.
Hopefully, though. RJ said 3 stars of the game. First, Jack Hughes. Second, Jasper Bratt. Third, Jacob Markstrom.
No Rangers. No Rangers.
Mm-hmm. Nick says, Mr. Quinn, on the other side of that, they can internalize that and make it worse. Yeah, but hopefully not. Hopefully they can use it in a positive way. But I see what you're saying too, Nick. Sel says, oh, you are so sweet. Thank you to Adam. I agree, but you deserve it. So, okay, it's so nice. It's so nice, Adam. Russell says, love you guys. Have a great night. See you Sunday. Go Remake.
Well, we'll be back Friday for
a
game.
But I don't know but if we don't see you, Russell, we'll see you Sunday. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for being here, Russell. I hope you have a great night. Lauren has a great night. Thank you guys. RG said Blackhawks won Maple Leafs 3, third period, 8:30. There you go, our Leafs fans. Zachary, HB that came in. RJ said Stars 0, Utah 0, end of first. All right. Nick says, by the way, the vegetables in my fridge are alphabetically arranged by every color in a prism.
I bet you had plenty of time to do that during this fucking game. You didn't miss anything.
Yep. All right. Oh, and RJ said Browns 10, Broncos 21, 21 seconds to go. Wow, they took a big lead. Okay, we're caught up. All right, I know you want to go. I know this is hard. Thank you guys so much. Yes.
Normally we'd go into the logistics of this game, but you saw it. You already know.
Yep. RJ said 37 likes. Thank you, everyone, for all the support, too. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging with us all the time, especially through these bad games.
Yeah, we appreciate it. We had a big crowd tonight, and it was a fucking terrible game here for the Rangers. So I appreciate everybody sticking it out with us.
Oh, hello, Dave Miller.
What's up, Miller?
Dave Miller says hello. Adam says good night, Andrew, Aaron, and everyone. Have a great night. Take care. See you Friday. Let's go Rangers. And RJ says go New York Rangers. Have a great night. Adam, RJ, everybody.
Yes, guys, thank you so much here. We'll leave you with that.
RJ says next game December. So 7:30 Penguins Rangers. I forgot we've been doing this. Okay.
And we're signing off. And as always, let's go Mets.
Let's go Yankees.
Let's go Rangers. Yeah, he doesn't even want to say.
Let's go Rangers. Let's go you guys.
Guys, have a good one, and we'll catch you on Friday. Peace out, guys.
Bye, Nick. Bye, Adam. Bye, Stella. Okay, bye, everyone.